All right, microphone works,
And welcome to
and YouTube works.
tonight's Flat Earth Thursday.
Hello, everybody. This is covering Feckless Liar Thursday.
Because tonight we cannot stream tomorrow night, so tonight is Flat Earth Thursday. It's good to see you guys. We are joined by PJ, Rod.
One thing that makes me laugh is let's see, where is it? Let's go to history. I'm just delaying till yeah.
Again, how do I put this? There are
we have anti-Semitic laws. We have law.
Oh, by the way, there's no anti-Semitic laws. There's no laws against anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism is speech, and speech is protected by the First Amendment. So, fucking dumb fuck. So this makes me laugh.
It's disgusting. I am ashamed to actually be called what.
Actually, that wasn't it. Where was it? Oh, here it is.
Channel is
Listen to this.
no longer my channel. It's now God's channel. I've given this channel over to God, and if I lose all my subscribers, so be it.
I guess God wasn't good enough for him, right? Hey, Keystone. I guess God wasn't good enough, right? He doesn't trust God to guide his channel. Because, man, he flipped over just quicker than shit, didn't he? So this is Flatzoid live. He's live right now. We're about 10 minutes behind.
Roger and Luca. Hope you guys.
What I could do is put it on 2x so we can catch up. Or put it on what x? 1.5x.
Doing well.
Oh, good, sir. Oh, good. A little unknown fact here. Well, an unknown lie type fact is on Thursdays, the world is flatter than it is on any other day.
Wow.
Isn't it
Why
just? Isn't that an amazing non-fact?
But it's good to see you guys. It's good to see Lucas finally.
I mean, he might as well have just said, on Thursdays, I'm more retarded than anyone.
Admitted that the Earth is flat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, the link is there if you want to come in and have your discussion. Tonight is all flat Earth based. So yeah.
The debate will be with Luca, and Luca will be debating for the flat Earth.
I will be debating.
Yes, because I asked God what he wanted my channel to be. God said religious, and I ignored God because I wasn't getting the subscribers I needed to make money.
That the Earth is locally flat.
Oh, I see. Locally flat.
Locally flat, yeah.
So how many locally flats do you need to make it flat? Earth?
The Earth isn't flat, so your question is malformed and idiotic.
Well, it depends on the distance. If you're just saying like, I'd say about
Actually, an infinite number.
about 3 miles. It would appear flat over 3 miles.
Oh, so is it actually flat over 3 miles, or is it
No!
flat?
No!
It's just that the curve is so
It's not.
insignificant of that over 3 mile distance that you can't really see it.
Okay. So
we
ball is so big, but we can't see Cork. That's what you're saying.
Yes!
Locally, yeah.
Look, but we can see.
Yes, dumb fuck. Yes. Watch. Watch. I mean, this is about as simple as you can make it, man. Oops. Right? Yes, the Earth is so fucking big, you can't see curvature.
Curvature right in front of us, 3 miles away.
Hey, Tusk. I mean, they just can't grasp their little tiny fucking pinheads around this. That, yes, it is so fucking big you cannot see curvature of the 4,000 mile radius ball you live on. See, if you zoom out a lot, you just get curvature, you dumb motherfuckers.
Because allegedly we see boats going over the curve. But your
Yeah.
x-axis left to right, we don't see any. We're on a
Huh?
toilet roll.
The what?
We're on a toilet roll.
Well, you'd have to increase that size of the toilet roll to the size of the Earth.
No, what I mean is, are we on an Earth that's the same shape as a toilet roll?
No, stupid. No.
Are we on a cylindrical Earth?
No,
Got a question
the
real
Earth
quick.
isn't a cylinder. No.
So over 50 kilometers, they survey Earth flat. That's a measurement, right? So after that 50 miles, they start doing it curved, like is what you're saying?
No.
They have two different surveyors.
Right. You have geosurveyors and you have local surveyors. Local surveyors measure things small. Geosurveyors measure the Earth as a whole.
For that, they have the land surveyors, and then there's the geodetic surveyors.
No,
Geodetic surveyors are the ones that-
planar survey and geodetic surveys.
planar. That's
But-
it. Planar surveyors.
Planar, thank you.
Are
But planar surveying is always what's used for the measurement. Geodetic survey is always used the calculation.
No, dipshit. No. You don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Over 150 square kilometers.
no matter what I do, you're always going to see up my nose.
What?
Well,
I'm
thanks.
trying to- I'm trying to position myself in a way that doesn't expose my nose. Oh well.
Right, coffee time.
Ooh, coffee.
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 I mean, these people are dumber than dog shit.
So yeah, guys.
I mean, how dumb do you have to be to not grasp this? Just a simple thing, man. Simple.
We need some globers in, man. What's going on? It's good to see that people have realized the Earth's not a globe.
No.
Yeah.
If anything,
When he licks his lips like that, that's his poker tell. That he's lying his ass off.
more people.
That he knows that he's telling a lie. When he goes, same thing that Mark Sargent does a lot.
Will have realized it's a globe.
No, definitely not. Other way around.
Yes,
Every day you hear about more and more people realizing the Earth is flat.
Even if that's true, there's more people realizing that it's a globe than it is flat.
No, definitely not.
So if 10,000 dumb motherfuckers said that, wow, arsenic is a great treat to eat after dinner, would you eat it? Would you trust them?
So I got a question for you.
He probably would.
When they sounded the Atlantic Ocean, did they sound it level all the way across from South America to Africa? This is actually
If you're going by the scientific definition of sea level, then yes, I suppose that would be the case.
yeah, they did this back in the 1700s. They sounded the sea level, right, to the bottom of the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, from South America to Africa, and it was completely level all the way across.
Yes, I
It wasn't a curved
suppose.
site.
I suppose. But here's the thing. Which definition of level are you using? Do you mean what's the context in which that level was being used?
Just level, man. Seriously, don't get me into this Merriam-Webster. That's the only one that said that out of all the dictionaries. Is Merriam-Webster.
Context matters. What was the project they were doing?
They were just sounding how the sea at the bottom of the ocean was from continent to continent. That's what they were doing.
And I suppose then you because they were doing sciencey stuff and
Sciencey.
then I
Doesn't
suppose
do with science at all. But go ahead.
the correct division of level they were using would be the no part higher or lower than the liquid part of the Earth's surface. And
Would
in
be
that
zero.
case,
From what it looks like here, say from Africa to what? South America? Yeah, that's not level. It's not level at all, man. You've got basins, I mean, this dark blue right here, that's 6,000 meters and lower. Then this is 4,000 meters, 4,000 to 6,000 meters. So no, they didn't measure it flat. They didn't measure it level.
It would be the
So
gravity
it was
one.
found in 1700 with that definition. Is that what you're trying to say? No,
When was the?
it was like 1750, I think, 1765, somewhere around there.
Durstel is this. When he opens his mouth, that's when you know he's lying.
That dictionary.
What was it called? What was the thing, David?
Well, I'll have to look it up. I have a copy of the document. It's if you want to look it up, it's on Flat Earth, Flat Water. He actually has the documentary already made. But yeah, they did sound from South America to, I think, South Africa, or that dictionary.
What was it called? What was the thing, David?
Well, I'll have to look it up. I have a copy of the document. It's if you want to look it up, it's on Flat Earth, Flat Water. He actually has the
Flat Earth, flat water.
That's what.
Flat Earth, flat water. You might as well just name your channel. I'm a dumb fuck.
Hi guys, welcome back to.
All right, videos. At least they're not like 8-hour fucking live streams. Cross cut of the ocean provides Earth flat. Okay. That looks like that might be it.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Flat Water, Flat Earth. Today I have the map that I talked to you guys about in my last video, as promised. It's quite a beautiful map, and you can tell that they've put quite a bit of work into the detail.
Yeah? Okay. What's your point?
So what we have here is a map of a voyage between Africa, at the mountains of Sierra Leone, all the way across the ocean here, to Brazil, at a place that nowadays is very close to Natal. This is a cross-section, as they did the sounding depths all the way across. So let's figure out the distance here. We'll go to Sun Earth Tools. There are several sites that can do this. Each one comes out with a slightly different distance. So this is the one that we'll try. So you can see, I'll zoom around and show you how I figured out exactly what spot they left from and arrived at. So we can get it right on our map here and get our distance as close as we can. So you can see this little outcropping here. It's the westernmost promontory in about the middle of the lobe that sticks out from Africa. You can see the islands up here. You'll see them on the map as well.
Anyway, let's speed through this here. So, Roger's contention is that on this guy's channel, he talks about sounding from
Crosscut.
South America to Africa, Africa to South America. Totally level. Huh, totally level. Does that look totally fucking level to you, Roger? Huh? Does that look totally level to you, you fucking retard? Yeah, they go. Projection. Right. Projection. So, anyway.
documentary already made. But yeah, they did
Hey, Real Cygnus. How you doing, man?
sound from South America to, I think, South Africa, or Africa. So, and the bottom of the seabed was flat across. And they did the same thing in 1843 in the Southern Ocean near Antarctica. They did 400 miles across there, and they got a flat bottom too.
You got a flat bottom?
Yeah.
Flat bottom.
Sounds like your wife, PJ. So it's a new map. Seeing if there's anything else. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah. Yep. So,
Them girls in me.
like I said, it's easy as shit to prove these people wrong.
I was
The
thinking
rock and
exactly the
roll
same
go
thing.
around.
There's more than this, but I mean, this is the tip of the iceberg. You might think.
I just realized Charles isn't a mod. What's going on? There we go.
Charles, oh, you mean
Charles.
Jedi?
Yeah, Jedi. Can't believe it. Okay. Anyway, enjoying the conversation. Carry on.
I'm using ChatGPT again.
You
Oh
don't
my
say.
word. Why?
Because he's fused to it.
Yeah, well, that too, and just I'm looking up about the seabed Africa to America to Africa thing.
What is
The
JetTV
sequel.
about?
Between South America and Africa lies the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, and
And later today, about 2 o'clock, I'm going to do some sovereign citizen First Amendment auditor body cam shit.
massive underwater mountain chain running down the Atlantic Ocean. So far from being flat, this ridge is formed by tectonic plates pulling apart, creating new oceanic crust. Some of its peaks rise more than 3,000 meters above the seabed, and in places it even breaks the surface, like Iceland.
Yeah, that's not flat, man. That's not flat. So, yeah.
That's what it says.
They just say shit. They don't care if it's true or not, just as long as the other high school dropouts fucking agree with them.
About
Interesting.
the
This is such a great world. I don't know if you can see the illumination in the room. Echo, lights off. That's fucking awesome. I just love this. Echo, lights on.
between. Yeah, that's what's between the America and Africa.
Echo, is the Earth flat?
No, you dumb.
South America and Africa.
I'll go to my channel and I'll get my stuff for you. And I'll give you the survey they did when they sounded the oceans. So if you want to look at it,
Isaac. Who's Isaac?
no idea.
Isaac.
I
Oh,
know
he's
Jake.
not in. He was in. Oh, shame.
Oh,
Newton?
So far, we got 45 votes, guys. Earth is flat. 50.
Isaac. There's another famous Isaac.
This is
Can't
a
remember
reminder.
where it's from.
Change my cat's litter box.
Yeah, I got to do that today.
6%. Woohoo! No 40%, and donut 4%, and dice
Change my cat's
0%.
litter box.
no.
I gotta
no
go to
love
you,
for the
Victor.
joke answers.
Does the water go uphill in the Nile or downhill?
No, it goes downhill, stupid. North isn't up, dumb fuck.
Well,
Uh,
I know what it should
And of course, all rivers can flow either way. Just depends on the backload. Depends on what happens upstream or downstream.
be doing.
It's always going to go downhill because water can't well flow uphill.
Great, but now what happens if someone's standing next to each other? Because you'd understand you're always on top of the ball, correct?
Yeah, from your perspective, sure.
So the water always have to flow downhill from you, correct?
No. No. That's not how fucking down works, dipshit.
Yeah.
Now what happens if you got some?
Down isn't that way. Down's that way, stupid. It's not that way. It's that way. Fuck me.
Someone standing, let's say, 10 kilometers apart from each other?
Mm-hmm.
Will it flow uphill to the one?
Right. See? If you're here, right? That's not down from you. That's not downhill from you. I don't have an arrow. I'm trying to find an arrow, but I can't find an arrow. Anyway, see, this is down. This is down. This isn't down. That's not down. That's not down. This is down. You fucking retards.
One person and downhill to the other.
It flows downhill because of gravity.
Yep.
Like gravity pulls it down.
No, what I'm saying is,
Yes, it's pulled down by gravity. That's what makes water level.
let me actually. I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna draw. Paint.
Now,
It's
are
Sean
you-
Walker.
You mean you're going to try and talk sense to Luca? Really?
No, this
Are
is
you-
actually for other people. Lucas not
Okay.
gonna. He's actually had this argument done how many times? Though?
I know.
Are you? Is it because the Nile flows northward?
I love it. I live in his I live rent free in his head.
Okay, let's put it this way, Luca. Let's say we have a person standing here, correct? Okay,
Yeah.
that's the
Mhm.
top of the ball. And we have another
Cool.
person standing there who's also top of the ball, correct?
Right. They're both looking directly up. They're both looking directly up. The direction that this arrow faces is up.
From their
Okay.
point of view, yeah.
Okay. Now the water is flowing downhill.
No, the water's flowing level. The water isn't flowing. The water isn't flowing, stupid. Your point of reference, your frame of reference is not outer space, stupid. It's on the Earth.
From him, correct?
Mhm.
God damn it. Hey, Lisa, how you doing?
That means it's going
Mhm.
uphill to him.
No, it's not, stupid. That's not how it works. Fuck.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, he's not smart enough to understand frames of reference. But he's smarter than everyone, right?
looks convincing when drawn like that.
Or is it going downhill to him and uphill to him?
Jesus fuck. Oh my god. North isn't up, stupid. I mean, how many times have we told him this shit? How many times have we educated him on this? Hundreds. Hundreds and hundreds of times. And he still doesn't get it. He doesn't want to get it.
Where the Nile begins.
And they call us thick. They call us stupid.
Is
Wow.
important, right? It begins in Rwanda, right? Or Uganda or something, I don't know.
Doesn't matter where it begins, though. The fact is,
Personally, I
the
think
fact is, this is a
water's-
globe dilemma that's never been answered.
And the fact that everyone else just agrees with him is mind-boggling. Just fucking mind-boggling.
No.
The
I think water's trying
elevation
to find
is-
sea level is what it's trying to find.
The elevation is about 1,150 meters above sea level. 1,150. That's what I meant. Above sea level. Then the river travels north through Sudan and Egypt, and by the time it reaches the Mediterranean Sea, it's at sea level 0. It's at sea level, so it always goes downhill.
Okay, so this way. I'm going to take us to the Nile River.
Yeah.
So although
Yeah. This is not up, stupid. This direction is not up. This is north. North is not up.
what you
Fuck.
showed has it going
Holy
up,
shit.
it's basically it flows up the map. It's always
So I have a question. Let me set this up here. Earth from space. Let's go to images. Take this one. Copy image. Go into Photoshop. Because I'm not a fucking idiot. And we will move it to here. Actually, display capture. What the hell? Oh, it's just because it zoomed. Okay. It's zoomed really heavy. Don't want that. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Oh, it was capturing the screen, not the camera. I get confused sometimes. All right, new. And we will So where's north now? Where's up now, motherfucker? Where's up now? Is this up? Hmm? Is this up? Because it's at the top of the image, top of the screen. Is that up now? So now the Nile flows downhill, right? Because it's flowing down. What about now? Where are we at? What about now? Where's up now, dipshit? See, frame of reference is important, stupid.
Slowing downhill in elevation.
Oh my God! I mean, he still thinks that up is that north is up. What about here, Flatzoid? What about right here? Does water flow downhill here? Stupid fuck. What about here? It's going northeast, or it's going up east and then down south. Is that how you do directions on your fucking little fake as fuck flat Earth?
Maybe we can zoom it in.
Where do you get elevation from, Luca?
The elevation is just the height. And
Above
stuff.
what?
Above the center of the Earth.
Well, in this case, it would be elevation above sea level. Like,
right, and sea level is measured above the center of the Earth. The distance from the center of the Earth.
There you go.
So it starts out 1,100 meters, 1,100 meters above, and then it flows down to 0.
Okay.
So which direction's down, Flatzoid? Which direction's down? That would be toward the ground, right?
Okay, Luca. You see this now, okay? Let's say this is us standing on the ledge. Which way is the water flowing?
Water's flowing downhill.
Yeah. It flows. Which direction again? Well, it always flows downhill, but
right, and downhill in this instance is north.
The direction.
Which way is down? So which way is down? That way. Or that way.
Whichever direction is
or
to the whichever direction is towards the Mediterranean Sea, that would be downhill.
So that way. That's odd.
Water's going uphill. Yeah. Weird.
Okay. Well, let's go. Let's see if we can go across.
God damn, this guy's dumb. Holy shit! Look at him. Look at him being dumb. Look at him proving me right on how dumb he is.
Oh no, one go. Let's go that. Let's go down. I wonder if we can go down. No. Exit street view. Okay, let's go to the other side of the river now. Okay.
It flows south to north.
Yeah.
South to north.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. South to north to east to west to south. It flows all different directions. The Nile River. It flows all different directions there, buddy. Oh, you couldn't see what they were doing, could you? It flows all different directions. Can I, see? I can't zoom in on this. God damn it. See, it flows all different directions. Here it's flowing down, here it's flowing south, and it goes west, and it goes south again, west, south, north, west, north, west, north. Goes in all different directions, man. Here it's going almost directly due south. Well, you can't see that. Fuck. Here, it's flowing almost due south. What's the deal, dude? See, it's flowing all different directions, but it's going downhill.
That way.
Unusual, right?
Okay, so it's going that way to that way. Correct?
Right. South to north.
Yeah, yes, the Mediterranean Sea would be that way, I think. So, yeah.
Wow, okay, let's exit.
Is that where the Mediterranean Sea is, or?
Doesn't really matter. Okay. So you're claiming
Yeah, it's flowing all different directions. Look, it's going north, a little north here, so or a little south here.
it's going from that way to north that way. Correct?
It's just so
Yeah,
fun to
that's a no,
laugh
yeah.
at. It's fun to laugh at dumb people.
So it's going.
starts
This
here.
so this is going
Yeah.
downhill, going
Yeah, it
Palma,
starts-
Dongola.
And I don't laugh at dumb people. Wow, look at this. This thing's going the opposite direction here. Right? This is a river too, right? This is part of it. That's going all different directions, Flatzoid. What the fuck?
Kerma.
Yeah,
Abu
it starts up there, which is about 1,100 feet above sea level, and then it flows downhill
Man, that is a long river. Holy shit. That really is a long fucking river.
to the Mediterranean Sea, which is, well, at sea level. So,
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, that's it.
So what happens if someone's at Sohag? Let's say someone's standing at Sohag. Which way is the water supposed to be going down?
Downhill. It's going downhill. It's going different directions. Right? It's not going all the same direction.
Well, from their perspective, it would be going west.
So if someone stands in Naga, it's going the same.
Well, it depends
down
on it's hard for me to visualize where where northeast, south, and west are on.
So let me ask you a question, Flatzoid. You're looking from space, right? There's no up or down in space. There's nothing to give you orientation in space. So, which direction is it going now, stupid? Is it going uphill? Is it going uphill? Because it's going south? Because this is now the direction of its flow? Or this is now the direction of its flow? Is it going uphill? Fucking dipshits.
To visualize where where northeast, south, and west are on that map.
What the hell?
So I guess north would be towards the north pole, and south would be towards the south pole. So I can visualize where
There you
I
go.
guess north and south would be on the map, and thereby east and west too. So yeah, it flows. It flows.
Am I still blocked here? Hold on. I haven't checked yet. South is not down. Down is towards the center of the Earth. Spherical Earth.
What did I say? South to north.
So again, based on your ball, if you're always on top of the ball,
No, I'm blocked. What a fucking coward.
that means water has to flow downhill from you no matter where you are, correct?
Yes.
No. 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 Water doesn't flow downhill from you wherever you are. It flows downhill because of gravity. The direction of the river dictates which direction it goes. Fuck. Oh my God, how can someone be this stupid? Seriously.
Yeah,
With
two
this
people can stand in different locations by
In utero MRI scans. Yeah.
the Nile, and they'll both flow exactly.
Fuck. Just the vagina is terrifying. It looks like a wound that hasn't healed well.
the same direction.
No offense, Lisa, but if you're not familiar with it, it's scary shit down there.
Which is
So meaning it's not
Which is
gravity that
awesome.
makes the water go down a ball.
which is towards the Mediterranean.
Yes, it is, dumb fuck. Yeah, it's gravity that makes the water go down. What makes sorry. I almost biased my question. What makes water flow downhill? Water flows downhill because of Earth's gravity, which pulls everything with mass towards the Earth's center. This force transforms potential energy, the energy water has due to its height, into kinetic energy, the energy of motion. As water moves from areas of higher elevation to lower elevations, following the path of least resistance to the deepest parts of the landscape, like oceans.
And see now, two people can stand at different places at the on the
There's nothing in reality that agrees with you, Flatzoid.
Nile and see the water flowing towards the Mediterranean Sea,
Thanks, Lisa.
which is downhill.
That's all I want to know, guys. You can go on.
What's the confusion
But if you are familiar with that area, it's glorious.
here? Someone is confused here.
It's kind of like a tarantula. At first glance, it looks scary, but you can hold them in your hand, man. They won't hurt you.
Yes.
Okay, then
They don't bite unless provoked.
give me your.
I don't need to give you anything. Surely you know what you're saying.
It.
It's flowing uphill. It's flowing downhill, but uphill at the
Yeah.
same time.
No, how? Why is it?
No, stupid. But yeah, rivers can do that. Rivers can flow up and downhill at the same time. It just depends on what load is put on the water, what's happening uphill, upstream, and what's happening downstream. Rivers can switch directions momentarily sometimes.
Why do you think it's flowing uphill?
We just showed it you from the person's perspective.
Hey, George.
It's coming down to one person, but that person is meant to be on the top of the ball, which is also you're meant to be on the top going down, but then he's
No, that's the
looking for where it came down from.
That's a perspective issue.
No, they don't have it up and down
Yeah, that's a perspective issue. Jesus Christ, man.
on a globe. That's the
Exactly that as well.
Fuck. Holy shit. So, so according to you, dumb fucks, if I'm standing here, right? If I'm standing here and I look this direction or I look this direction, K would be J would be up and this would be down. Is that what you're saying? That if I look at this guy, I'm looking, even though he's at the same level as me, right? Standing on let's say the Nevada salt flats, he would be up and he would be down. Is that what you're saying?
They got the end.
Well, actually, gravity determines what's down. So.
Gravity. What's that? I'm serious. What is it? We'll keep going.
It's mass. It's the bending of space time due to uneven masses, which materializes itself to us as mass attracting mass. See, that's what gravity is. That's how gravity works. We don't know how it's created. We don't need to know what makes it, what creates it, what causes it. All we need to know is its physical properties, the amount of pull it has on everything. That's all we need to know. Its speed, its constant speed. That's all we need to know, because the formula for gravity, the thing that describes it, works in real life, in practical application. Density disequilibrium does not work in practical application, i.e., the vomit comet. Density columns order themselves because of gravity, because of the specific density of each individual layer. When you mix them up under gravity, they separate. If you go into the vomit comet or go under free fall, mix the thing up. Yeah, somebody's going to get a fucking screenshot of it. Mix that thing up, it will not separate until it stops or slows down. If it was density that was doing it, it would order itself under free fall. when you negate the force of gravity under free fall or on the vomit comet, which is basically the same thing, all that's left is density. You've taken away the mass part of it. Now all that's left is the density part of it, and the density doesn't order the column.
Going around this circle until you actually show me what gravity is and its effects and what causes it.
Okay, well, gravity to me, because I'm not a scientist or physicist, I can say gravity acts like gravity is a force.
It is a force,
Yeah, it is a force. It's actually it is a force.
or acts like a force. What you guys
It is a force, and it acts like a force. See, that's the same thing as you. You're a dumb fuck, and you act like a dumb fuck.
say?
I can't see the dumb fuckery that you do, but it's there. Right? Just because you can't see it or touch it or taste it, it's still there. You're still a dumb fuck. See, gravity doesn't have to have a physical contact with something. It still works.
It acts like a force. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay, but then I've got a question though. If you act like a pig, does it make you a pig?
No.
There we go.
But we can see the effect that gravity has, and the effect is like a force.
You're assuming that effect is.
I don't know. Humans taste like pork. That's why they're called long pork, because they taste like pork. They're indistinguishable from pork.
Gravity.
I mean, what the way
You know exactly
Newton
how we explain.
described it is gm1 over gm2 over r squared or something.
So those letters actually make gravity a force. No.
No, gravity makes gravity a force. Its pull on things makes gravity a force,
Well, that's the
as demonstrated by the Cavendish experiment.
that's the
That's the
equation
equation.
for
That's
gravity, which Newton
So
did.
we're gonna take gravity and throw it in the bin.
Well, that's the formula that Newton did for gravity. gm1, gm2 over r squared. So basically, so gravity drops off by distance. That's what that is. So how strong gravity is depends on the distance of the other objects.
So can you demonstrate gravity with a valid experiment, not a quasi experiment? I want a valid experiment that shows two masses attracting to each other.
But you don't know what a fucking experiment is. See, you think like Nathan Oakley. You think that if something is man-made, that it can't be an experiment because man-made things aren't found in nature, and that's the only thing that science deals with is those things, naturally occurring things. See, they think that, well, they're just dumb.
Over distance.
What about the?
Don't say Cavendish. There's other variables in the Cavendish experiment that override gravity, even stronger forces.
No, there aren't.
I wasn't going to say Cavendish. I was going to say the Schehallien.
Say it again.
The Schehallien
Okay,
experiment.
can you get a paper on it and demonstrate it for us?
The Selenelian? No, that's not gravity. That's an example of refraction.
It's like the Schehallien is a mountain that is it's almost
Oh, Sahelius. Okay.
symmetrical, so it's perfect for this kind of experiment because the force, or well, the attraction would be pretty equal on because it's symmetrical. There's no extra little rocks or masses that could interfere with the pull of the little ball that they put up there, which they did detect a slight pull towards the mountain.
Did it?
When they set
Yeah, I
it
know
up.
what you're talking about, but that's kind of like the Cavendish experiment too, isn't it? Pretty much say they.
Well, kind of. You do
Yes, mass attracting mass.
have this. Yeah. It is like the Cavendish experiment, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen what the apparatus they used. So that's not enough force to hold the universe together for any point. But there's other principles that were applied there. You can apply to that too. It's not just about symmetrics. It's about air pressure.
You don't think
About air pressure? No, Roger, it's not.
they would have accounted for the
You think
variable?
they did? Can you show the work on it? They accounted for air pressure and the density of the air around the object.
I'm sure they did.
Air around an object would have absolutely no effect, no pertinence to it, man. Holy shit, Roger.
The best that they could within the margin of error, because all experiments have a margin of error.
And this was an experiment to determine what gravity is.
Well, through that experiment, they were able to weigh the mountain.
Wait a mountain.
The
So,
weight of the mountain, or calculated the weight of the mountain.
well, they were able to get a pretty.
So when you weigh something, when you weigh yourself, you think you're weighing, you think you're measuring your weight or you're calculating your weight. What do you think?
Accurate weight of the mountain.
You said
All measurements are calculated.
they weighed the mountain. You can't weigh a mountain.
Well, using the Saharan, they were able to approximate what the mountain would weigh. No,
But that's not yet. But you said you didn't say it that way. You said they weighed it.
So they're guessing the mass of the mountains.
I mean they basically
No, they didn't
weighed the
weigh it.
mountain. They were able to determine how much it would.
But they don't
weigh.
know that for sure unless they could weigh it. Again, it's an approximate.
Yes, it is an approximate, sure, within the margin of error.
You notice how they're ultra critical of all experimentation when they've never done a single fucking experiment in their life. They don't know what a variable is. They don't know how variables work. They don't know the scientific method. But they're super critical of everyone else. Everything else. It's called backseat sciencing.
Of course, because yes,
when they did this
obviously
shit
they
again,
wouldn't know the exact.
but when they
weight
did
of
this shit
the
again, though, did
mountain
they do it
unless
with in a controlled environment,
I assume so. Yes,
like no air,
because
no atmosphere?
that's how you do. That's how you do experiments, right? You account for the variables. So I can only assume that they accounted for the different variables that the atmosphere would produce by.
Wait, what?
What close system did they put in there? Maybe
What'd I do?
Variables that the atmosphere would produce by putting it in like an enclosed system or something.
what close system did they put in there? Maybe just have a tent around it or something.
So you think maybe the atmosphere would be the same pressure in all places at that height of the mountain? So you don't have to control for that conflating variable. See, when something is consistent, you don't have to control for it.
Well, that's one way to negate.
See, they don't understand how to do science. They don't understand how variables work.
Wind, I suppose. Well, some of the effects of wind, I suppose.
But I mean, there's still the Newton's principle still be at play there, correct?
Is that the
No, atmosphere would not be at play there.
one where it says pressure would also?
I mean, I'm completely unfamiliar with the experiment they're talking about, but what I can visualize in my mind, doesn't matter.
What happens is if there's a smaller area, wind increases with velocity and therefore the pressure becomes less, so it moves.
Say what? You think atmospheric pressure drops when there's wind? Does wind make atmospheric pressure drop? No, wind does not cause atmospheric pressure to drop. Rather, a drop in atmospheric pressure causes wind. Wind is the movement of air from areas to high pressure to areas of low pressure. Fuck me.
Well, that's why when you see two ships, they can't really have two ships parked next to each other, because of Bernoulli's principle, the pressure between them is going to become too much, and they start attracting towards one another because of that.
So like the mountain would displace the air around it. What you're saying?
Yeah, well, if you hang off the side of a rowing boat, your legs get sucked under. Go to get pulled under to the shape of it. Yeah.
Do you understand that, Luca?
Wait, what? What did he say? He talks real fast sometimes.
To the shape of it. Yeah. Legs get sucked. Yeah, well, if you hang off the side of a rowing boat, your legs get sucked under. Go to get pulled under to the shape of it. Yeah.
Do you understand that, Luca?
Okay, so you're saying if you're on a rowing boat, I'm guessing like a long boat, with rowers, kind of do races in sculls or skells, whatever they call them. That if you put your feet down, they're going to get sucked this way under the boat, they're not going to be pushed back this way. Or maybe if you're on the boat and your legs are hinged at the knee, which makes them go this way, and the water pulls it in, it's going to pressure your feet like that a little bit. I mean, he could be right. I don't know.
Well, the gravity wouldn't be strong enough to
Yeah, but what I'm telling you, it's not
pull
gravity. I'm
because
telling you, it's not gravity. It's just
No.
simply physics, like Bernoulli's
Physics. Oh, huh. So it's physics. It's not gravity.
principle.
Bernoulli's principle. You mean the thing that you mocked me for? But then praised Sovereign when he brought it up in the same instance, the same situation. They're talking about the experiment to weigh Schehallien. On a mountain in Scotland, they use the deviation of a plumb line to calculate the Earth's mass in the 18th. Okay, yeah. So of course they're going to deny it.
you think
We can
pressure
demonstrate this
pulls
easily.
it. You think pressure could give the same effects as gravity?
Gravity doesn't exist. Pressure
The 18th dentistry.
does.
No, gravity exists. Here, let me see. Does gravity exist? Yes, gravity exists. It's an invisible force of attraction between all objects with mass, causing them to pull towards each other, which is why objects fall to the ground. Planets orbit the sun and the universe is formed. So, wrong again, bitch.
I don't think pressure would give the same effects as gravity there.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. So let me ask you a question then, Flatzoid. Why is the why is the gravity? Why is the weight of a person the same between floors of a house? Do I weigh less like when I go to the top of a building? Should, because the pressure is lower, right?
Pressure can be tested, gravity can't.
Yeah, it can. What are you fucking talking about, man? Cavendish, bitch.
You don't know it's gravity.
Yeah, they've never shown
Uh,
gravity first. Well, we can show air pressure. We can show Bernoulli's principles.
Right.
There's several different things we can.
right. Bernoulli's principle has nothing to do with gravity. Has nothing to do with the pulling forces of objects. That's air pressure. That's a lowered air pressure. See, it's not gravity. Fucking morons.
Demonstrate for you. I don't know how to put it. If gravity was a thing, everything around it would actually be attracted to some rate, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, ding, 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 ding.
You could show this with any kind of mass.
Yes, you can. Well, not any kind of mass. Um, can you measure half of a human hair with a yardstick? Can't, can you? Some things are just too small to be measured with the instruments we have currently. Fuck.
In a lab, out of lab, doesn't matter.
Yes, it can be measured in a lab, out of a lab, Cavendish, weights and a sensitive scale, masses and a sensitive scale. You're just not smart, guys. You're dumber than dog shit. So you want to be smart. You think it's cool to be smart, but you do not do any of the work to fucking be smart. I think gymnastics is fucking awesome. I used to be in gym. I used to be a gymnast. Wasn't worth a shit because I didn't do the work required to be a good gymnast. I didn't work out. I just wanted to be in a group of people. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be with a group of guys. We could talk and laugh and do shit together. That's all I wanted. And women too. We had women's gymnastics. So, yeah, I just thought it was cool. I liked watching it. I liked reading about it, watching shows about it, watching people talk about it, watching the Florex, watching the fucking rings. I thought it was awesome, but I didn't apply myself. Therefore, I wasn't a gymnast. I was just some guy who wanted to be a gymnast. See, in order to be a gymnast, you have to dedicate yourself to making your body into the body that can do gymnastics. In order to be smart, you have to dedicate your mind to learning new things and accepting evidence and learning how to do shit. Doing the legwork to be smart. You've not done that. You want to be the thing without doing the work to become the thing. Hey, Jordan.
That's what we're looking for that magic
Besides,
that actually attracts mass to mass.
Right, Cavendish. Or there's an experiment where you can take a close these things down. Control delete. You can take a shelf, with a scale on the shelf. It's sort of scale shaped, right? With a spring attached to the scale, right? It's weighing whatever's hanging on this thing. And then they take a mass, they hang it from the scale, and they measure, right? They measure it. And it's down to a resolution of like 0.00 grams, 0.001 grams, or 0.0001. It's a laboratory scale. Very, very, very highly accurate, highly sensitive. And then they weigh it. They weigh this object. And then they move a big mass, motherfucker, under that object. What do you think the scale does, Roger? What do you think the scale does, PJ? Mouse, what do you think the scale does? It reads higher because you've moved a mass under it. You've created more mass under the scale without touching it, creating more attractive force between this thing and what's under it.
pressure wouldn't
Now, do you think the density of this fucking thing changed? Do you think the density of the shelf changed? Do you think the density of the scale changed, or the wire that connects this thing that didn't fucking change to this thing that didn't fucking change? What changed, Flatzoid? What changed?
be one like direction. Pressure would be all around it. At that height, at that height it was at. The pressure would be pretty much equal all around it. So pressure wouldn't really make it move because
Right. If the pressure is equal all around it, it's not a variable you have to control for. Science.
it would be all pressing around at the same pressure all around it, so it wouldn't move because of pressure.
So
each versus
I got a question
equal.
for you. Do you have a video of this actual experiment? Because I think there is one out there. Could you like get it for us and show it to us?
There's a bunch of good videos out there. Um, Bob the Science Guy. Oh no, that's not it. Blue Marble Science. Blue Marble Science. There you go. Playlist. Here you go, dumb fuckers. You got one video in the playlist. And it is.
That's the
He's not showing the Cavendish. What the fuck, Bob? Or no, his name's Bob. Cavendish.
Bob. Bob.
The hell? There's only one video in his playlist, and it's not the Cavendish. What the shit, man?
Wild boar is delicious too. I've had it.
I don't understand. View full playlist, one video, and it's not. Actually, he did some live streams too on it. Where is it? Here we go. 1, 2, let's see, 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It'd be easier to do this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4, 24. No, 32. Sorry. 32, 33, 34, 35 videos. 35 3-hour fucking videos of building it and testing it.
We'll walk through what they did. I think they did do a video on that experiment.
Yeah, they did. FTF's shown it quite a lot, though I've never actually. I've only seen that video from FTF's channel when he showed it before.
Odd. Don't you
Let's
think that's
see.
odd?
Why?
She's just getting it from one person.
Well, I mean, I could look up the Holland experiment video that FTF showed, but I've already seen it via FTF, so I wouldn't really need to see it.
I'll just look it up. I like it.
And that's why people get copyright strikes too and stuff, because you know, if someone's shown it, you might as well see their reaction and the video itself instead of just watching the video as a standalone.
Well, I think if
So
it was something, it would be a real good standalone on its own, wouldn't it? I mean, if it has validity to it, yeah, it would be. To see what they did, what they accounted for, and what they were trying to get resolved for. Like even with Cavendish's original experiment, it wasn't even for gravity; it was for the density of the Earth. It's the mean density of the Earth he was looking for. That's what he's trying to determine.
Right. You know what he used to measure the density of the Earth? The gravitational constant. It's in the paper, dipshit. You ever read the paper? 65 pages long.
Placement of everything around it,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing to do with it. It turned into that with Newton and all his cronies out of the scientific community that followed him. They had a mission. It was to prove a general gravitational pull.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that they were able to determine. Well, they were able to account via the margin of errors the weight of the world as well by that experiment too. So
that's a big claim, though, that you can determine the mass of the Earth. It's a very large thing. No matter what.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Paradigm. That's massive.
Yeah.
Hard to find.
Yeah.
I just want to know how you think something that's not a force can act as a force. That's all.
Because of this. Watch. Look. Check it out. Yeah, it works. every single fucking time, man. Every single time. Doesn't go any direction. Doesn't go any other direction. That direction right here. There you go. See? Every single fucking time. Every single fucking time. I will bet you $1 million that no matter how many times I drop this sitting right here, it will always fall down. And it will always fall at a rate of 9.8 meters per second squared.
And what causes that force? That's really another big question.
Oh, I think the videos interfered with the sound on here. Hold on.
I mean, it's just, it's no good correcting these people. It really isn't. They don't listen. They don't want to learn. They're so brainwashed and indoctrinated into this cult that they will believe the Bible over measurable, demonstrable, repeatable science that they can do themselves. It's sad.
I'm gonna have to.
It really
reload.
is. And my fucking mouth is chapped for some fucking reason. You know when you get like chapped lips on the inside of your lips? That's what I've got now. It's fucked up. I don't know how that can happen.
Oh, hello. I can hear again.
Okay.
Maybe it's because I fidget my lips.
Yeah, the videos I was playing, seeing if I could find the Holland experiment, cut off the noise from here. So, so I can't really play videos to see if it's the correct one while I'm on here, because it's gonna cut off the sound. Oh well.
So what? Let me the Shehalian. Let me look that up. SCH. That's not how you spell experiment. What the shit? There we go. Man who weighed the world. So it's on Mr. Sensible's channel. Here's Peter Clive weighing the world a year ago. You know, that just gave me an idea. What about taking a disc and levitating it with air, right? Right, you got a table, like an air hockey table, and you get a puck. Right? And you get it balanced so it stays in one place. And then you put a weight here. You start lowering a weight next to it. Or you take a weight that's here so it's not interfering with the airflow and you start moving it towards it. See what happens to it. And make it out of wood so it's not electrostatically attracted. You know, you make sure it's grounded so it's not, so you don't have any kind of electrostatics. So I think that would be a good experiment. What do you guys think?
Just share it with us and we can play it and look at it.
Schehalian. Yeah. Weighing the world. Dude, what the fuck are you doing, man? You can't read that shit.
I've got another scroll bag question today, and that is, who was closest to the truth? Was it Neville Marcyville, or was it Edmund Halley?
Intraverse. The name of the channel is Intraverse Neptune.
Now, before we start the game, I just want to show you inside the scrabble bag. That's a full set of letters. I've got blanks in this time just to try to make it a little easier. And the question is, who was closest to the truth? Was it Neville Marcyville with his measurement of the density of the Earth, or was it Sir Edmund Halley with his theory of the hollow Earth? Who was closest to the truth?
What is happening right now? What the fuck is this guy doing? Can someone explain what this guy is fucking doing? What in the fuck was that? What the fuck just happened? Can someone fucking explain what the what the fuck, dude? Whose fault was it that the Titanic struck an iceberg?
The descendants of Officer Lightoller stated that it was actually the fault of Robert Hitchens for actually not turning the ship's wheel the right way when the order from Murdoch came to turn on to starboard. Apparently that means a different thing, an opposite thing in one set of instructions, and in another set it means the other way. So it potentially could have been Hitchens' fault. It may have been Murdoch's fault for not giving the order quickly enough. It may have been the fault of Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee for not spotting the iceberg quickly enough. They were in the lookout's nest, which is...
So I guess he's asking a question, and then he reaches into a Scrabble bag. And he puts just a bunch of tiles down. And he spells out a bunch of fucking gibberish.
An obvious culprit. Can't see a name there.
What the fuck? What just happened? So he thinks he can glean truth by asking a question to his magic Scrabble bag, pulling out a handful of tiles. Well, you got to shake them up a lot. You got to fucking fondle them first. You get in there knuckle deep. Then you pull out a bunch of them, and then you spell something, and that's your answer. Oh my God. I think we found someone dumber than Flatzoid. I really do.
I guess I could. Sahelian experiment video. Let's see if I can.
Oh, yeah, that's what we were looking for, isn't it? That's what we were looking for. I mean, that's just fucking dopey. There we go.
The Schiehallion experiment. If you have ever wondered how scientists figured out the density of the Earth, you are about to uncover a fascinating piece of history. Let us talk about the Schiehallion experiment, a groundbreaking project that took place in the 18th century. In the summer of 1774, a team of scientists led by Neville Maskelyne, the astronomer royal, conducted an experiment around the Scottish mountain of Schiehallion in Perthshire. The goal was to determine the mean density of the Earth, a question that had puzzled scientists for centuries. Schiehallion was chosen for its unique characteristics. It is an isolated peak with a symmetrical shape, which made it ideal for measuring the gravitational attraction of the mountain. The experiment involved measuring the tiny deflection of the vertical due to the gravitational pull of the mountain. Here's how they did it. Maskelyne and his team set up 2 stations, one north and one south of the mountain. They measured the difference in the locally determined zenith, which is the point in the sky directly above an observer. After accounting for effects like precession, aberration of light, and nutation, they found a difference of 54.6 arc seconds between the 2 stations. By subtracting the difference in latitude between the stations, they calculated the deflection caused by the mountain's gravity to be about 11.6 arc seconds.
Okay.
There's one by Mr. Sensible.
Mr. Sensible.
Is that it? No, it might not.
Is he still doing stuff like Mr. Sensible? Do you know?
Nope. Ages ago.
Yeah, this was 4 years ago. That video.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it does say.
Yeah, that guy irritated me. Mr. Sensible irritated me. Right? He came out with his Polaris experiment, his Polaris challenge. He had a Polaris challenge about 2 years after I started mine. I have mine.
The man who weighed the world, Sahelian experiment. So
Yeah, just because it says he weighed it, he didn't actually weigh it. You don't get a physical pair of scales big enough to weigh a mountain. Come on.
you can, like,
if you weigh something, it suggests physically that you weighed it on a scales. You don't. If you calculate the weight, you
No, doesn't.
haven't weighed it.
I need coffee.
So a man with a ball went up to a mountain and weighed the whole world. That's pretty amazing. That's quite the claim.
But basically, yeah, I suppose so.
Wow.
They were able to determine what the weight of the world would be from the Sahelian stuff.
Some dumb fuck looks at the ocean and declares the Earth is flat.
That is
Shut the fuck up.
Hope he calibrated his scales. That's what I want to know.
Here's the problem, though. You think that the only way to measure something is with either like measuring tape and the scales and stuff, but there are indirect ways of measuring the weight of
Well, I would
something.
say that's not
without
measuring.
using
I would say that's calculating.
Well, you're a dumb fuck. You're a dumb fuck,
I
PJ.
suppose
No one gives a fuck what you
could
think.
use calculating, I suppose. You can
Fucking
calculate
idiots.
the weight of the world.
Well, that's
Although-
exactly what it was. I mean, it didn't actually weigh it. It didn't physically weigh it, so it calculated the weight. It's the only other way to do it is calculate it. Somehow.
Sahelian.
You think you have to touch something to weigh your options, you dumb fucker? I know it's stretch. I know it's a stretch, but you get the point.
Yeah, you'd say calculated there. Yeah, I mixed up measuring calculated. Yeah, it would be calculated.
There you go.
Because it is not directly weighed. It is calculated.
Right.
It's an indirectly. It's they indirectly weighed the world. and therefore it would be calculated.
So that would be a quasi-experiment. That would be one exclusive.
No.
Right? You can't
Quasi-experiment?
anything really from it. It's just like a good guess.
Jesus
It
fucking
could be,
Christ.
but there are other variables involved in this experiment. You don't have an exact weight. It's just what you think it might be. But there's no actual real evidence for it. A lot of the claims that you guys make don't really have any real conclusive evidence to back them. There are other variables that are always there.
Project much,
You're actually
motherfucker?
looking for a cause and effect. If you want to claim this is a scientific experiment, you're going to have to figure out what causes something to weigh something, what is mass, what is density. You have to know the cause of these things in order to make a prediction about it, right? A scientific prediction. Fact, right?
Yeah,
So
the
these
cause
things,
is
like,
gravity,
educated
stupid.
guesses,
Let's see. They start. Why would
Wow. Mr. Sparkly Markley's in the house. Don't you want to come out, look out?
You're a robotanist, man. I know.
Yeah, come, Robotomist. Come in and help Luca out of the globe. He needs the help.
Well, I'll be the first to say that I'm not as well versed in these topics as people that have been doing this for a few years.
You wanted to say FDFE and McToon, didn't you?
Yeah.
You did.
For someone that's been doing this a long time. And
Well,
of
you
course,
do know they just
studied,
use ChatGPT to help him, so you can do
and
the same.
of course studied physics as well. I don't have a physics degree either, though. But they are definitely well FDFE is. I don't think MC10 has a physics degree.
Well, it was a potato peeler. That's hardly a PhD. Come on.
I want to see his physics diploma ASAP.
His knowledge is circumstantial evidence that he has a PhD in physics.
Say that again. Really?
Circumstantial evidence suggests that FDFE does indeed have a PhD in physics, even without us seeing it. We can indirectly see that, quote unquote, see that he has a PhD in physics.
And
by the stuff he's done and stuff his knowledge he has.
Okay. That's not enough evidence for me.
Well, too bad. Just kidding. I don't know what else to say.
Give me a diploma and show me where like McToon teaches his physics classes, and I'll believe you then. But it still doesn't.
Well, I did say MC10 doesn't. I don't think MC10 does. Does he?
I think he does.
I know FTF does. Well,
somewhere, I think he does.
Oh, he does? All right. Well,
I've never seen.
So MC10, I guess you do. It does make sense. I can use the same reasoning with FTF for MC10 as well.
Let's do the same thing. Show me your high school diplomas. Show me your high school diploma.
To say that they both have a physics degree by the knowledge they have.
But I think he just says that stuff, man, because from what I can tell, his career, he's a computer programmer, and he got busted doing some things he shouldn't have, according to what we've seen so far. I can't make claims.
Who?
About it, but yeah, he's a computer programmer. He's not really a physics professor.
Who's he talking about?
And that shows in TFE because he wrote the program that McKeegan put his thing together with on the fly.
So you're accusing of MC Toon of what?
Yep.
Well,
somewhere, I think he does.
Oh, he does? All right. Well,
I've never seen.
So MC10, I guess you do. It does make sense. I can use the same reasoning with FTF for MC10 as well, to say that they both have a physics degree by the knowledge they have.
But I think he just says that stuff, man, because from what I can tell, his career, he's a computer programmer, and he got busted doing some things he shouldn't have, according to what we've seen so far. I can't make claims about it, but yeah, he's a computer.
Who? You talking? MC Toon got busted for what? Hacking? Is that what you're saying? Can anybody confirm this? But then listen to what he says.
Doing some things he shouldn't have, according to what we've seen so far. I can't make claims about it, but yeah,
I can't make claims about it. You just did, motherfucker. You just did. You just did. And without any fucking substantial evidence to prove it, you just slandered the man. You just slandered the man. You just accused the man of felonious behavior without any fucking evidence. Hey, Viz.
He's a computer programmer. He's not really a physics professor.
Wow. These guys have absolutely no fucking morals. Morally bankrupt.
And that shows in TFE because he wrote the program that McGee can put his thing together with on the fly.
Now, MC Toon did that.
Yep. He has his own AI bot who helps him. Talks with him.
He did computer. Yeah, he's good with computers, which shows because he's the one who designed the computer program for Will Duffy, which automatically set those many different photos in the correct order or something, and trimmed them down and stuff. So yes, MC Toon is definitely a computer guy. Not really. Well, he doesn't have a PhD in physics, but he is very good with computers.
Well, I think McToon has a PhD in deception.
Fuck
That
that.
really helps.
Oh, do you? You lying sack of shit. You've lied more than any human I've ever fucking known.
That was a good one.
Yeah, good one. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah.
Craig, where did he get his PhD from? He was in the Royal Navy, right? He said he was a nuclear physicist.
That's what he says.
And now he says
Engineer,
on a sub, which they don't use radar on subs. So what is Craig? What is he?
No, they don't use radar on subs. Jesus fucking Christ.
What does he do?
Well, he did nuclear engineering.
So did my dad. My dad worked for Westinghouse for 4 years, putting together nuclear power plants. They sell 4 different kits. All you do is you combine what kit works for your nuclear needs. Yeah, and they sell them like that. They're like Legos. It's not like hard to do. So nuclear.
Sorry, what? Say what? You talking about Fallout? You said they're like, you buy a kit, right? Is this something he saw in Fallout? Micro reactor. Okay. Huh. All right.
Engineering? Explain it. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know much about nuclear engineering to make any informative statements.
Hey, Lindsay. Good to have you here.
I think my dad worked for Westinghouse in 1984.
Oh yeah, Sparkly Mackley. I know you're not Peter Mackley. I know that. I didn't know. I don't think anybody suggested it.
No, someone actually was asking, is he Peter
Oh, is he? Oh, is he? No. I mean, I knew he's not him.
And I think I did say something similar when we were talking about radiometric.
Hey, Westside.
Spacing and stuff as well. Like I was just learning about it then, so
Hey, Stanley.
I also wasn't knowledgeable about that either. I just that was the I just looked up what the best evidence was, and the best evidence could have been anything, and it turned out to be about radiometric stuff. So yeah.
The thing my dad do was set like gauges and cooling tanks and how the water. What? Sorry. He had to like regulate things, like put together a system that would actually stay cool enough.
Yeah, he had to regulate the nuclear fusion thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Nuclear fission. Nuclear fission.
Yeah.
And none of those systems they have are completely foolproof. There are always leaks in their tanks too, especially radiation. So here, not according to what they tell you. So this is another excuse to regulate things too.
True that.
We've got some Globers in chat. It's odd that they're not coming in to help Luca, defending their globe. It is Flat Earth Thursday. So let everybody, all the Globers, know we are live, that they can come in and share their...
The globe doesn't need defending, and no one gives a fuck what you think.
belief system.
But, some people can be absolute geniuses when it comes to one thing and not know anything about others. That's also a thing. So,
yep.
You can't really say that, because one person has a PhD in physics, they should know multiple lines of different subjects.
Well, if they claim anything on them subjects, then they should actually know about it.
But on the adverse, you can have people that know absolutely nothing about everything.
Oh yeah, if they claim to know about different subjects as well, and sure.
Oh, thanks, Lindsay.
Like,
you may have already subbed. I lost my old channel about a year ago. So
people can also have PhDs in multiple.
And YouTube does have a habit of unsubbing people.
Things as well.
It reminds me of a joke. A guy's busy choking, and someone's like, "We need a doctor. Somebody help me!" And he says, and someone pops up, "I am a doctor." And he says, "Can you help him?" He's like, "I have a doctor in art."
Oh, a doctor in art. Oh dear.
Oh, Brenda's here for you.
It's Brenda, the Glober. Hello, Brenda. How's it going? We got a globe in.
Hey, I'm going to apologize for any trolling that I did in the past. I was just trolling. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
Are you here to help Luca?
I just got here, so I would have to catch up on what's going on.
Well, we've been discussing the Schahelian experiment and how it. Well, that was the original point. That's what started with the Schahelian. So I suppose we could return to that.
The Schahelian demonstrates that the mountain had a gravitational pull on the pendulum, right?
Yes, that's what. Yes. Yeah. And from that, they were able to calculate the weight of the world as well. So there you go. That's something that also happened.
Yeah, it's basically just the Cavendish on a larger, grander scale.
Well, my go-to for proving that the Earth is a globe, it's just simply trivial, right? Ships go over the horizon. Ships go over the.
Yep.
Yeah, the one that I showed Roger, and Roger didn't have a response.
I gave you my response last time you came on my show.
Actually, we actually debunked that live during the review.
No, you didn't.
Oh, what is the debunk?
Should we show it to
you? Nuh-uh. That's the debunk. Nuh-uh.
There, guys.
Or you can just tell me. Sure. You know what it is. Just tell me. What is it that refutes the claim that ships, boats, and other objects, distant skyscrapers even, can be seen obstructed by the horizon, the curve of the Earth?
There's many optical effects. Foreshortening, perspective, refraction, diffraction.
And I proved that all those are horse shit. See, when I reviewed your review of it, I proved that you're full of shit.
Yeah. How do they? Can't hear you, Roger. You were roboting.
Oh my goodness.
What's going on?
Really bad roboting.
Something's on fire.
I hear silence.
Yeah, I heard sirens.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Oh.
Huh?
It
was you.
No, I don't have any sirens around me. I'm inside the house.
Oh, was it the sirens that?
That wasn't from me.
I just sirens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was. I live in the metropolitan. I live in downtown, so yeah, you know. So what is your reputation?
I'll tell you right now, and your reputation is that basically you're going to an ocean where there's moving water. It's not level. It's always rolling and moving. Wakes and everything else get in the way on a regular, especially like in the warmer seas, in the oceans. There's a constant motion of water for one thing.
Right. And tides too, right?
The tides are one of it. Yes.
Right. So
that's it.
So why, when a boat is going away from you, starts disappearing, um, starts disappearing bottom up, the amount of movement in the water doesn't change, but the further it goes away, the less you see, and the higher you go, the more of it you see. Why? Why? It doesn't make any sense, man.
But
with gravitational pull.
So water doesn't seek its level. Then is that what you're claiming, Roger?
It does when at rest.
Water doesn't seek its
The
level.
ocean's not at rest, Brenda.
When it's at rest.
So water doesn't seek its level.
Oh my God.
It seeks level when at, keyword yeah, rest.
Yeah, but it's never at rest, so it's never level. So water
Ocean
doesn't seek
is
its level.
not at rest, Brenda.
Right. So it never does seek its level.
It still seeks level. It just is.
But it's never at rest. See, your statement is water seeks its level at rest. It's never at rest. So how can it achieve what it seeks?
It's not level.
So it never gets there. It never gets there then, right? Is that the claim?
No.
Right. So when is water level? Is it at high tide or low tide?
When at rest.
No, is it level at high tide or low tide?
When at rest.
Well, water can be at rest at both.
He doesn't understand. He just doesn't fucking understand. So, wait, what? I missed the thing. You can you get free rounds at Burger. Okay.
Both high tide or low tide. Which one is it at? Is it level?
When at rest.
Yes, it can be level at when it's at low tide or high tide.
I think the question is why, when is the water at rest?
The ocean's never at rest. That's the point.
Right.
Yeah.
Then it's never level, is it? It's never level, is it? If it's never at rest, it can never be level.
So it's never level. So the ocean is never level.
No, the water's still level.
No, it's not.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. Jesus. So he thinks level means level. That's what he's saying. Oh, it's at level. It's at its own level. That means it's always level. I think.
It's never at rest.
The condition's level.
You just said it's only
No, the condition isn't level if it's not level.
Level when it's at rest, and then you said it's never at rest.
Okay,
so
Brenda,
it's never level.
Brenda, okay.
So loud. Can you turn back down a bit?
I did. Okay, Brenda,
Okay.
let's say you have a swimming pool. You have a swimming pool, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You would claim that water's level, correct? In the swimming pool.
No. Oh, no, I don't claim it's level.
You don't have a level swimming pool water.
Yeah, it's curved.
Swimming pools don't.
Yes, swimming. The top of a swimming pool, the top of the water of a swimming pool, curves at a rate of 3,989 miles radius.
Curve. Sorry to bother. Sorry.
How do you know that? How do you know that?
Okay. How much curve would you have in a swimming pool, Brenda?
See, answers don't end in questions, end in a question mark. She asked you a question. How do you know it's level? How do you know it's completely flat?
Probably in the micrometers, but it would be there.
Unmeasurable. Unmeasurable.
No, it's not unmeasurable. We can measure down sub nanometer scale if we want to.
No, sorry to break it to you. People use water levels. People use water levels for construction for reasons.
Right. A water level is the water in a water level. Is it? Is the water in a water level? Water level. So is all of this water at the same level, Flatzoid? No, it's not, is it? See, if it doesn't give you level, it gives you the same equidistant point from the center of the earth. That's what a water level does. It lets us achieve level by giving us a starting point and an ending point. But it does that because it shows you equidistant points above the center of the earth. Equidistant gravitational points.
Reason, because it's keyword, yeah, level.
level at a particular point. Yes, you're right. Does it matter when building a wood frame house if level is 1/1000th of a millimeter? Does that matter?
Level is horizontal.
It will over.
Simple
No,
as
but
that.
does it matter?
There is no curve to level.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Yes, the Earth is curved. Level is parallel to the Earth's curvature. You just love to be wrong, don't you? Is it some perverse kick you get out of it, man? I mean, I'm not trying to kink shame. I'm just trying to get a handle on where you're coming from.
Well, how do you know?
Because that's literally what level is. Horizontal.
No, words don't make things true. How do you know that it's actually level?
It's horizontal.
No, but level isn't horizontal.
You're doing
They're not the same.
Not the science guy did on my preview before the stream.
They're not the same. Yeah, he's right. They're not the same.
He's not.
Level
By definition.
Level means perpendicular level means perpendicular to the force of gravity at a particular point.
Yeah.
That's what level means.
The force of what? We've already gone. Gravity is a fictional.
Yeah, we can treat.
force.
Yeah,
And even
yeah, that's fine.
scientists say
Is centrifugal force a force?
You have to have forces that create centrifugal force.
Right. And
what are the forces?
What?
In detail. How it works.
Oh, people don't know yet.
Of course, we don't know about yet, but yet
That's
we
right.
account for it yet. But it was still there.
It can still be real. No, it's not magic.
Right. We didn't know what germs were, but they were still real. They still killed people when we got an infection. We didn't know that they were there. We didn't know what caused sickness until we knew. Fucking ignorant assholes. You don't have to know what makes gravity, how gravity is produced. We just have to know how to quantify it and how to use the formula to our benefit.
We could not know how something comes about and still it be real that it comes about, right? Gravity is real. Centrifugal force is real. It's a pseudo force, but it's still real. Just because it is created by, it means not a true. It means it's not a true force.
Then what kind of force is it?
It's a pseudo.
It's a pseudo force. It's a result of other things happening.
Force.
It's not true.
That's right. It's not a true force. It's a force that's created by the actions of inertia, right? And the centrifugal or the rotation of like, say, a bucket. It's the inertia of the water in the bucket and the rotation of the bucket. So when it hits the top, it still stays in the bucket because inertia and the centrifugal and centripetal forces act to keep it in there.
I want to ask you a question. Was that bucket a container?
So where?
Well, that bucket a container? God damn, what a dumb fuck.
Centrifugal force actually working? Can you show in
what? In a bucket?
Yeah.
So the force you're talking about with the bucket.
You put water in a bucket and you.
That's not
swing it.
No,
well, why do you need to put it in a bucket though?
Because I'm going to swing it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but why do you need to put it in a bucket? I thought water can contain itself thanks to gravity.
It can in space.
You wanted to test the centrifugal force.
What a dipshit. What a complete dumb fuck.
We need another container on a smaller scale to show that, so that we can actually give it the effects of the centrifugal
That's
force.
right. That would be a hypothesis test. It would be an experiment to see what happens when you swing a bucket filled with water over your head, right? If you do it fast enough, right, the inertia of the water and the energy put into.
You're exactly right, Tusk. That's all they know of anything, really. Flat equals level. Pseudo is false. And they just and they even limit that to limiting the definitions of each of those words to only one definition.
Into your arm to swing it keeps it in the bucket.
So you have to put energy into the force, right? You have to put energy into
this because it's a pseudo force.
So, question: why is the water not flying up in the sky then on Earth?
Because of gravity, dumb fuck. Jesus. I mean, I don't believe he asked that question. I really don't.
Because it takes more energy to go up than down. Right? Because in a gravitational field, like we have with the Earth.
I like it just smirking, scoffing.
It takes energy.
Something we haven't proven.
It takes
right.
It takes It takes energy. We're talking about gravity, not proof of the globe. You guys segue to that. I could switch to proof of globe, right? But gravity and the spherical nature of the Earth are logically different questions, right? So in a gravitational field, it takes energy to put distance between you and the center of the Earth, right? That's why it takes energy for you to jump. It doesn't take energy for you to fall. That's why apples fall. Apples fall because it takes less energy for them to fall than it does for them to stay where they are. Right? Do you understand?
I still think it's the same amount if put into you falling as you're applying energy. There you go.
You really are roboting. You really are roboting, Roger. You really are.
Is my robot?
A little bit, not that bad. I can still hear what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just making a point. Like, I mean, there's still forces applied to you falling as it's all about RDD.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Oh my goodness.
Roger, you're gonna need to drop, mate, and come back in.
Oh my goodness.
That was pretty bad. Right. So do you want to talk about gravity, or do you want to talk about the shape of the Earth? For gravity, right? Gravity is a phenomenon that was observed by Galileo. You understand that?
No, he never observed gravity. He observed balls.
Yes, he did.
He observed balls falling.
No, he observed gravity.
No, he observed balls falling.
No, that's the experiment that he did. The experiment's on an inclined plane.
Wait. Is gravity acceleration or is?
Yes.
Okay, what is gravity?
Yes, gravity is the acceleration towards the Earth at 9.8 meters per second squared. You stupid fuck. You've been educated on this countless times.
That's the phenomenon. The phenomenon, right, of acceleration that due to gravity.
So when I drive my car and I put the acceleration pedal, is that gravity?
No.
Oh my fucking Lord. No. It's a different type of acceleration, you stupid, ignorant shit fuck.
That's acceleration.
I didn't say it was mere acceleration. I said it was acceleration due to gravity.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, then what's gravity?
Gravity is a universal force that accounts for the acceleration that Galileo observed.
Okay. So he didn't observe gravity. He observed acceleration and then claimed it was because of gravity.
No, Jesus fucking Christ.
So when you see a tree's leaves moving in the wind, you say you can see the wind, even though what you're seeing is the effects of the wind. When we see
the wind,
that's just the effect of the wind.
No, you can't see the wind, dipshit. The air is fucking invisible.
Feel the wind, and you can
replicate
the wind. Yes, you can.
You can't feel the wind. You can only feel the effects of the wind.
Everybody,
right? You
raise your hand if you've ever felt wind before.
You've never felt the wind.
Excuse me.
Never felt it. You
felt the effects of the wind. Wind is just movement of air. You felt the effects of that movement of air. You can't feel air. Can you feel the air with your hand? No. If you can't feel it with your hand when it's standing still, you can't feel it when it's moving. You can feel the effects of that movement, but you can't feel the movement.
You've never felt it. You can only feel the effects the wind has on you.
You've never felt wind. What is wind, Brenda?
The movement of the molecules of the air. You have never.
Good one, Westside.
Never seen the molecules of the
air hitting against. Look.
All this traffic driving home is really affecting the gravity of my car. Yeah.
You've never seen it. You've never seen the molecules of the air moving.
I said feel. I didn't say see.
Yeah.
Difference.
Same thing. Right?
No, it's
you've
not.
never felt. You've never felt.
Two different senses.
No. See means generally come to an understanding of. So, you have never felt the wind. You've only felt.
Everybody has felt wind. If you've never felt wind, there's something wrong with you. Then go see a doctor, please.
No. It's because you're mentally retarded.
You should really see a doctor, man. You need to see a psychologist, psychiatrist.
Retarded, and you can't understand. You can't understand that the effects.
Brenda, what's a tornado? What's a tornado?
A tornado is a effect of its weather. It's twirling around of the air pressure.
Is it wind?
The forces are wind. Yeah, they're wind forces.
And does it literally blow things over?
Yes, the effects of the wind moving blows things over.
Right. What are you seeing? You're seeing dust.
So people feel the wind.
No, they feel the movement that the wind causes. They're just not smart enough to fucking understand this shit.
No, they feel the effects of the wind.
No, you observe the effects. You feel the
No.
wind. There's two different things. This is you being
That's the
very
same thing.
retarded, Brenda. What else?
This is the sense organs, whether it's sight or your skin, like that sensory data. You're getting sensory data. You have never seen the molecules of the air. You've never seen them. You've only seen tornadoes carrying dust.
No, I've seen tornadoes carry pickup
No,
trucks.
you have never seen a tornado. You've seen the dust that the tornado
I've
lifts
seen
up.
tornadoes pick up pickup trucks, and that literally means the wind forced the pickup truck to move.
Yeah, the effect of the wind.
So when you see people walking like this because the wind is forcing them
That's
away,
right.
they can feel the.
They can
feel the effect of the wind on them. They can't feel the air. Fucking moron.
Feel the effects of the wind.
No,
Do you know the
feel
difference between?
wind. Do you know the difference between effect and
Yes,
cause?
I do. Yes, I do.
What's the difference between effect and cause, Brenda?
Well, the effect is what is the result of the cause, of the causal action, the causal force. So the wind has a force. You've never seen the wind.
Wait. So the wind is the cause that's pushing on the person, and the effect is the observation of that cause, Brenda.
If a billiard ball strikes the 2 ball, which then moves and strikes the 6 ball, would you say, and all you can see is the 6 ball moving because the 2 ball is invisible to your naked eye? You have not seen the 2 ball. You've only seen the 6 ball, but you've seen the effect of the invisible 2 ball striking the 6 ball.
Again, feeling and seeing are two different senses.
Right. So when the molecules hit your skin, they cause your neurons to fire, and that's a form
Brenda,
of perception.
I know you're trying to make yourself sound smart, but you're sounding more and more retarded as you're talking. Literally, you feel wind, you observe the effects of the wind. Do you understand that very simple, basic conception?
So repeating yourself isn't going to help your argument. My argument
I have
is
to
that
because you are so slow.
no, it's because I understand.
This is something I learned in grade 1 where they say, you see stick up hand? That's your right hand. Put hand down. Ooh. Literally, you learn this stuff in grade 1, Brenda, when you start.
You should have continued to grade 2.
You know what we learn in school? Flatzoid? You know what we learn in school? That the earth isn't flat. That space is real. That's what we learn in school. See, you only made it to like the 5th grade. You couldn't have gone further than the 5th grade with what you preach. So you might not want to bring school up in the future if you don't want to get fucking schooled.
What do you use your nose for? To smell. What do you use your eyes for?
Right.
To see. Are they two different senses? Yes.
Are they perception?
Perception is two different senses.
Yes.
You see
No.
different to what you smell.
No, is smelling and sight perception?
Two different perception based, yes. They're both
No, they're both
in different
perception.
ways.
They're
Okay, so
both
I
perception.
smell with my eyes, Brenda.
Right. You perceive with your eyes and you perceive with your nose. You perceive with your ears and you perceive with your skin.
Let's say you
No, you taste with your nose. You taste with your nose. Did you know that, Flatzoid? Did you know that? You know why you pinch your nose before you take nasty tasting medicine? Because you need your nose to taste with. If you can't smell it, you can't taste it. Generally. Fucking dipshit.
you're walking to a room full of methane.
Like I said, if this was my job, it'd be the easiest fucking job I've ever done in my life. It's easy. It's as easy as rolling out of bed.
Do you see the methane or do you smell
You
the methane?
smell it. Right. I perceive it.
There we go. So
Do I
when
perceive
you
it?
go outside and there's a tornado. Do you see the wind or do you
No.
feel the wind?
Neither.
No, you only feel the effect of the wind.
No, you can literally see the whirlwind go like this,
Well-
and you can feel it because it's pushing against you. It's two different senses.
Suppose I
How many
walk into
senses?
that
How many senses do we have, Brenda?
there's quite a few. There's more than 6.
If you're in a house, right, and there's no clouds in the sky, and there's no trees in your view, right? I can look out my window here and I can't see anything but sky. Can you tell the difference between a windy and a still day? No, you can't, can you? So you can't see wind, you dumb motherfucker.
No, that's not true. What is
I want to clip something. I want to do something here real quick. Hold on. I think I need a a screen like this. I'll delete that. Delete that. There we go. That's what I need. Yeah, just a just me screen. Hey, Flatsoid. Let's say you're in a room with a window facing out toward the outside. You're looking through an outside window. You can't see any trees. There's no clouds in the sky. You can't see the grass. There's no kites or anything else. Nothing but blue sky. Can you tell the difference between a windy day and a still day, the day with no wind? Can you? Of course you can't, because you can't see the wind. You can't feel air. Therefore, you can't feel air moving. All you can feel is the effect of that air that you can't feel when it's still, when it's moving.
Proprioception.
Come on.
What is
Let's start with
proprioception?
one. What is sensor number 1, Brenda?
Sight.
Sight. Okay. Sense number 2.
Taste.
Okay. Sense number 3.
Smell.
Sense number 4.
Touch.
And sense number 5.
Hearing.
There we go. And are they all different?
What is proprioception?
Are they all different?
That's also, there are more than 5 senses.
Are they all different, Brenda?
Are all those fingers on your hand?
Are all those senses different, Brenda?
Your fingers are different, but they're all part of your hand.
I'm answering. I'm asking you. Are all those
I
senses
told you.
different? It's a
I told
simple
you, all
yes
the
or no.
fingers. I told you, all your fingers are different, but they're on your hand. The hand is perception.
It's not about my hand. It was about the number 5.
Yeah, part of your hand, part of perception.
Every single sense is different to one another. I can see something, but I can't see something with my nose. I can smell something, but I can't see something with my eyes. I can touch something with my hand, but I can't touch something with my brain.
Do you understand that that's all perception?
How's it going? This is the most retarded class I've ever had to teach.
Do you understand that that's all?
Did you know that when a person goes blind, their sense of touch, their ability to sense things with their other senses increases?
Perception.
It's all interdependent on everything else, man. It's a stupid conversation. What they're having right now is a dumb conversation.
Do you understand that you feel wind and you observe the effects of the wind?
You observe, you perceive the effects of the wind. You cannot directly perceive the wind.
It's
only an indirect. It's an indirect perception.
I'm going to ask a very important question. Since he lives in a
you can
country
see the grass move. You can see the grass move and the leaves move. But
when a tornado blows, do you feel the tornado?
Yes.
The wind?
Yes. You feel the
wind.
difference in pressure when it's coming. You feel the pressure difference, man.
How do you feel the difference in pressure?
I don't know. It's just you sense it.
You don't know?
Well, why don't you shut the fuck up for a second and let me finish talking?
You said you didn't know. You don't know?
I'm talking, you idiot.
Well, you don't know what pressure is and how you sense it?
Brenda, shut the fuck up and let me finish.
Well, tell me. Well, I can educate you. Well, you don't know. You said you don't know.
Brenda, you think you're a woman, okay? I don't want you educated.
Yeah, I am.
You think you're a man.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And you're an anti-Semitic bigot.
Okay, so what? How does that prove your point?
Yeah. It doesn't.
So he just admitted he's an anti-Semitic bigot, Factoid. Why do you still have him on your show? See, we've been telling you this for years, or at least months. I've been telling you for months that he's an anti-Semitic bigot, but you still have him on your show. So you claim it's because he never showed that he's anti-Semitic. Well, you just admitted it. Okay, why is he still there?
Improve yours either.
Because you're a fucking bigot too. You're a racist little anti-Semitic bigot bitch. All you are.
Well, then you shut up.
You brought it up, not me.
Okay.
Notice that Tom just corrected you on air, a feeling you can feel wind.
No, he didn't. He said he didn't know.
He's corrected you. Now you insulted
Yeah, you can only feel the effects. He insulted me
the
first.
lack of compression or an increase of compression upon my body. My sinuses react to pressure differentials as well. Okay.
Is that a type
So
of perception?
when I started that, when I said I don't know, one way would be this. You know, you didn't let me finish before you jumped on it like a duck on a June bug.
So you can feel wind. So you can feel air. You can feel air. You can feel something that's invisible that isn't there, or you can't see, right? But you deny gravity as being a force. Isn't that weird?
Well, you said you didn't understand.
I didn't say I didn't understand at all.
Yes, you did. You literally said, I don't know.
No, you didn't let me
Yes,
finish.
you literally said, I don't know.
I know I wasn't finished. Now, if you
Well, what do I care about what you say after you say you don't know?
Context, and I say,
She is trolling the fuck out of him. She is triggering the fuck out of him. She's using his tactic against him. I don't know if she's doing that intentionally. If she isn't doing it intentionally, I think I just hope she realizes she's doing it and then do it intentionally. Hey, Scott.
I don't
What
know.
context is going to change? I don't know to I know.
Past it because you're wrong again.
What am I wrong about? Something you don't know?
You come on here and be wrong about every thing, man.
I've been right every single
You've
time.
never been right about nothing. You can't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
have the right clothes. You wear West clothes.
I just humiliated.
No, you didn't. You humiliated
Yeah, I
yourself.
did. Yes,
Oh,
I
the
did.
projection is crazy.
I just did. But now I can humiliate you.
You're not humiliating anybody.
Go for it,
yourself.
buddy. Go for it, buddy.
You're only humiliating yourself.
Why'd you get drunk and fly through your front windshield again?
No,
Wouldn't that
probably
be number
because I
4?
don't
That'd be
drink
number
alcohol,
4,
Brenda.
wouldn't it?
Because I
Brenda, I
number
thought you're
4.
coming not to troll. I thought you're
Why don't
coming
you go back down to the
arrogant.
glory hole and don't forget your napkin this time?
There you go. Are you all done with that?
What's a glory hole? Anybody know what a glory hole is? I've never heard of what a glory hole is. What is this? Never been in a position to know what a glory hole is. Let's see. Glory hole. Oh, that's bad. How would you know what that is? How would you know what a glory hole is there, Soft? That's weird.
I don't know. You're the one that started the shit.
No, I didn't. You
Yes,
did.
you did.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You're just crying because I punched back.
You don't punch back. You hit like a little
I
girl.
just did.
Stop
A little
it.
girl.
Yeah.
You really want me, let's go back to
Dude, you got arms like toothpicks, motherfucker.
the subject. Why don't you tell me what is the cause of tree leaves moving and grass moving about? What causes that?
Several things can cause it. I can cause it with a spray of a hose.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
You mean just outside?
Try to concentrate on the topic.
Okay,
The topic is the air.
Is that the only what is a way that it can move?
So the wind, the wind literally forced the grass to move, Brenda. You know, by
Yes, the wind, the effect of the air. I mean, I understand what Brenda's doing, but she's sort of not being honest about this. Wind is the movement of air. You can feel the effect of wind.
feeling.
She's splitting hairs, I think.
It causes.
Hey, Ronnie.
By touch.
Causes.
By touching it.
The wind doesn't have touch.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Why do you think it presses against you, retard?
For a reason, damn it.
That's not touch. The wind doesn't experience touch.
It does touch you.
It collides. The molecules collide with the leaves of grass.
Collide, are they synonymous?
Can you feel the air? Put your hand up. Can you feel the air? Nope.
No, they're not.
They're not.
No.
How can something collide with something without touching it?
No, touch. Yeah.
How can something collide with something without touching it, Brenda?
Oh, I didn't say it couldn't do that.
You just did. You said that.
No, I said touch is a necessary collision. Right?
It
Touch is
absolutely
something.
is. It absolutely is, because unless the object touches.
Collision. Definition. Collision, an instance of one moving object or person striking violently against another. See, if I pick up this glass, I didn't collide with the glass. If I collided with the glass, it would be knocked over and there'd be fucking coffee everywhere. You don't know the definition of words, dude.
Is the object, there is no collision.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no touch.
I have two fists
Touch
here.
is a
Okay.
phenomenological experience of an organism.
Brenda, I got two fists here. Look what's going to happen. They're going to collide. Did they touch each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're wrong again.
Yes. Now, I've got my two fists. Did they collide? No, they didn't.
Again.
Yeah.
Again.
Is the sense of touch a phenomenology of a human being?
Again, I don't know. I'm not another creature, so I have never asked any other creatures.
Oh, you are a creature, aren't you?
You seem to respond to touch, including plants.
Right.
Yeah.
So touch is a part of an organism's phenomenology. It's not
No,
something that the wind does.
Due to the nerves,
wind doesn't have.
It's due to little nerves in the skin. It's due to little nerves in the skin that are very susceptible to any kind of compression.
The wind doesn't have
causes
experiences.
compression against you in one
Does
direction.
the wind have experience? Does the wind have experiences?
I don't know. Does the wind cry Mary?
Does the wind have experiences?
What do you mean? Does it have experiences?
Does it have first-person
I didn't
experiences?
say I was touching it.
You're such an old hippie dude.
What does that got to do with anything? Yeah, apparently
That's
it
what
does.
you
It has first-person
No, it doesn't.
experiences. It moves
No, it doesn't.
and it hits
No, it
things
doesn't.
and it causes
No, it
reactions.
doesn't.
Therefore, it
No,
does
wind-
have experience.
No, wind doesn't have first-person experiences.
Well,
It's
of course
simply,
it
it's
is.
simply,
fucking
it's simply
What's it doing? What's it doing? The only way I'm experiencing wind is from my standpoint. I'm not affecting the wind at all.
We're
I'm
talking
not
about your
blocking it or
experiences.
anything.
We're
I'm
talking
not
about the wind's
causing it to have to
experiences.
go around my body or anything.
I've got something specifically for Brenda. Little child's gonna explain it to Brenda.
Now, to premise what I'm about to say, I'm not saying this to be sexist or insulting toward transsexual or transvestite people, trans people. But hey, Sav, guess what? You're dumber than a tranny. How does it feel to be dumber than a tranny?
Brenda.
Hello guys. Have you ever
The reason I say that is because that's what that's his mentality.
wondered why when you travel up into the sky, you feel more wind than when you're here down at the ground? Well, you see this water body behind me? It plays a huge effect. And you see the sun right over there? It also plays a huge effect. So when the sun hits water, the water evaporates, making water vapor that goes into the air. Now this water vapor carries air
Now
particles
that's an effect,
up,
Brenda.
up. And this happens due to convection. This process is called convection. When the sun's rays hit a liquid or a gas and they cause it to heat up and rise. Now this water vapor rises and causes winds at the top. So winds happen over on that tower up there because there's high pressure air up in the atmosphere as it gets colder and colder and colder, and it is low pressure air down here as it gets warmer, warmer and warmer, because the sun's rays hit earth first and then they strike, they go up and
Wind
they
goes up.
strike the air around it. So this is why you get winds on elevated surfaces more than on unelevated surfaces.
Nice.
I hope you enjoyed this video.
But let's go to the
and
keyword
be
what he
sure
says,
to-
yeah?
Well, you see this water body
The keyword, yeah,
in
what
the
it says?
sky? You feel more wind.
You feel more wind. That's odd. Thought you don't feel wind.
So Flatside, how can there be high pressure air up higher and low pressure air below?
He just explained it to you, Brenda. But the point
but
you're trying to
how
make
can you
now
do
is the point you're trying to make now to you is, does he say you can feel wind?
Does that high pressure air need a
Can
container?
you feel the wind, Brenda?
Why
Does
not?
high pressure
Can you
air
feel
need
the
a
wind, Brenda?
container?
Quit
Feel
obfuscating.
wind.
Feel the wind.
No.
Does high pressure air need a
Can you
container?
feel the wind? Quit obfuscating. You're
That's
running
the
away
question.
now. You're running away from it again.
Does the high pressure air
Don't answer the
need a
question with a
container?
question. Can you feel
She's already answered that, man.
air? Can you feel the wind?
You can feel the effects of the wind.
Can you
yeah.
feel the wind?
Itself, no.
No.
can only
What
feel
is
the-
wind?
its
What is
effects.
wind? What is wind?
Movement of air molecules.
Oh, it's so nice to have a dry face after I take a drink of coffee. Fuck.
Okay, so our molecules matter.
Yes.
Okay, and if they're moving and they collide against something, is that not a physical effect?
Yeah, that would be the effect and the
You can't
cause.
feel if somebody shines a flashlight on you, right?
Yes,
But
you
you
can.
can feel if somebody shot a Nerf ball at you or
You can
blew,
feel-
a
you
hose
can feel
of
light.
water, blew a hose of air at you. You can definitely
can feel-
that.
You can feel the effects of light.
You can.
Yeah,
you
absolutely
You
you
can
can.
feel a flashlight. Somebody shining a flashlight on you from behind. You can feel that.
If it's
Yeah, if it's bright enough. Absolutely.
strong enough, yes, I can.
Good God.
I'm hot.
Jesus.
Ask a blind person if he's ever felt a flashlight on him, please.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Mm.
Right?
I would say the only way you can feel if a flashlight's on you is if it's very close to you and there's heat being emitted off it. That's it.
That's what I said, right?
Well,
If
I
you
didn't. I didn't. Can you feel light? Can you feel light, Brenda?
Yes.
You
The
can
effects-
feel light.
You can feel the effects of light.
Wait,
Yes.
What are
you
the
don't
effects of
feel
light?
wind, but you feel light. Do you
Wait,
understand what you're
How do
saying?
you feel?
No,
fluorescent-
Matt,
how
do you feel a match?
Oh, so now they flip their argument. Now you can only feel the effect of something. You can't feel the actual thing. Right? They just flip-flopped.
fluorescent light that doesn't emit heat? How do you feel a fluorescent light that doesn't
Duck season, rabbit season, duck season, shoot.
emit heat? How do you feel that?
If you go outside, you can feel the
We're not
effects of
talking
the
about
sun.
outside. I said, how do you feel light? Fluorescent light is a form of light. Can you tell if somebody's got a laser pointed on you? No,
Yes.
you can't. No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Not unless you look at it.
Burns a hole. If it burns a hole through your skin, did you
Not all
certainly
lasers
feel it?
burn, Brenda. Not all lasers burn. In fact,
You didn't say all lasers. You said some lasers. Yes, you can feel them.
Well, you're not feeling the light. You're feeling the heat.
No, you're feeling the effects of the light.
You're feeling the heat.
Congratulations.
You're
Welcome to
feeling the
my
heat.
side.
Yeah, you're feeling the effects of the light. You're feeling the heat. You stupid motherfuckers.
You can only feel the effects.
Your side. You don't have a side. You're round, okay? And there's no.
You just debunked your previous position, man. You can't feel the thing. You can feel the effect of the thing.
Sides
This
to
is
a
just
round
simple.
thing. You're
This
a
is like
fat dude. You're a fat.
See how they just fucking move the goalpost around, flip shit over, just take whatever position they need to be to be what they think is right, to try and win an argument.
Dude that tucks your wiener. Okay, you don't have sides.
Yeah, you just Lindsay, what they'll say is, if you confront them on that, they'll say, well, we're all under the container, the big dome. That's everything's contained anyway, so it's always without a container.
And you're a bigoted drunk who's gone through his front window several times, and you've disappointed your son. Your son, you disappointed him. You were never there for him. You abandoned your son. You abandoned him. I heard him cry for hours about you abandoning him. You abandoned your son because you're a fucking drunk. Because you're a fucking drunk.
No, I'm not drunk, Brenda.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're fucking drunk. You've gone through.
Listen,
You're sick, Brenda.
You're a sick Peter Puffin weirdo. I haven't drank alcohol in 15 years. I did not abandon my son. Every attempt that I made to try to be with my son, his mother pulled some bullshit. Now, her being a heroin addict and moving like a goddamn gypsy certainly didn't help things at all, did it? So you don't even know anything.
What a fucked up family you come. A heroin addict and a drunk.
Brenda. Tarot's got a
Well,
question.
he started it. He started it. If you can't handle it, shut your mouth. If you can't handle the pushback, shut your mouth.
Relax, man. Okay, Brenda.
Is that what you call it?
We want to know, what do you feel about Kirk's death?
What?
Charlie Kirk getting shot.
Charlie Kirk, good shot. What do you feel?
Yeah, I think it's terrible. I'm not going to get into politics. Let's go back to flat Earth.
Politics.
Stay away. Let's stay away. Yeah, let's.
Well, I must say, Brenda, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, though, for saying you feel bad about it.
How did you feel about the right winger who murdered 2 U.S. senators in Minnesota?
Oh, I'll tell you what.
How'd you feel about that?
They got Tim Walz sent out there to kill those people.
How did you feel about it? You think Tim
No,
Walz?
I didn't know about it, but okay.
You fucking piece of shit. What a fucking piece of shit you are.
What?
You think Tim Walz ordered them to be killed? Yeah. You what a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Why?
Holy crap. What a
From what you just said and everything else you said, you're a piece of fucking shit.
disgusting piece of human
Anyway.
filth.
Why is that disgusting? Why is that disgusting, Brandon? There's a lot of evidence to support that.
Okay, Brenda's.
No, there isn't. There's not one single shred of fucking evidence to support that. So he gets rid of Brenda and not this disgusting piece of fucking garbage. This admitted bigot and anti-Semitic motherfucker.
He's gone.
Thank God. I was going to say, get rid of the.
But how's the hypocrisy? You can feel light, but you can't feel wind.
Right.
So something that's massless you can feel, but something that has mass you can't feel.
Wow.
Makes no sense.
And he keeps him on the show after his vile, disgusting behavior.
Oh.
You can feel the effects of a light if they're bright enough. They actually feel warm. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what we're saying. You feel the energy, the emitted heat. But with wind, you feel the wind itself. It's literally pressing against.
No, you don't. You fucking don't. You can't feel air. Same way as you can't feel light, but you can feel the effects of light.
Against you. It's pressure.
Ever felt the moonlight?
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Maybe that was a tough one.
Wow, that was crazy.
Well, he's banned from my channel now because of stuff like this. He doesn't listen, so yeah, I don't have him back on.
I don't let him on because he's just an evil. He represents Satan. Sorry.
Well,
Really?
Try to emulate Baphomet?
I don't usually let Brenda in. But Brenda came in and apologized, and I'm sorry about trolling, and then literally moved on to trolling.
Of course. Sure.
So I'm going to do this here real quick. Hateful or abusive content. Anti-Semitism. Sexist. Hate speech. Homophobic hate speech. Civic. Homophobic hate speech. Misinformation. Uh, that'll do.
You don't know anything different.
And YouTube won't fucking even pay any attention to it.
But I'm happy Brenda came on because Brenda said more stupid, so we have more comedy to show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Yeah. That's all I get from him. The last night on my channel, we had a guy named Derp1, Derp2, Derp3 come and troll me too. So they used your face for his avatar.
Who?
Yeah.
Mine
So I reported him for it. So
people do create accounts on my behalf, just to let you know.
Yeah, I know. So what do you do? I'm pretty sure it's jack of all trades. Somebody.
The atmosphere is made up of like millions of molecules of different kinds of gases, right?
Yeah.
Like
Don't use that word neither. Atmosphere is an oxymoron. Gas is not a sphere shape.
Shut the fuck up, you dumb motherfucker.
It doesn't have a shape unless it takes the shape of its container, right?
Well, how does some? Yeah, what I mean.
Yes, the container is the spherical force of gravity surrounding our planet, you dumb fucking racist piece of shit.
Have you seen a sphere-shaped air, Luca?
It's just
Yeah, you have. Yes. Yes, we have. You have too. Earth from space. There you go. There you go. Sphere-shaped air, right there.
it's just a word, isn't it? It has no meaning.
It has meaning.
Sphere has
It means vapor or gas, and sphere means a three-dimensional round object. Words always have meaning, and they have etymology. They come from different places, and they're put together a certain way for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just want to say, when you come in and you talk about somebody's...
Oh, God, not that fucking hag. Atmosphere. Gaseous envelope surrounding the Earth. It's not exactly what I asked. Derived from the ancient Greeks, atmos meaning vapor or steam, not air. Atmos means vapor or steam. That's why when you call our atmosphere the atmos, you're lying. And sphera meaning sphere. Yeah. See, even back then, when they first came up with the term atmosphere, they knew the Earth was a sphere, stupid. Where do you think they got the term? If they thought the Earth was flat in the ancient times, then it would have been an atmoplane, right? Right? But no, we knew the Earth was a sphere, was round way, way, way back. 2,500 years ago, man.
Past that's actually nothing to do with you. It didn't affect you in any way.
Jesus
when you
fucking
come in and
Christ.
do that, and then you want us to identify you as a gender you are not. So it's kind of hypocritical, isn't it? It's kind of you saying, well, I identify as a woman, and just going, well, no, you're a man. Like, you can't expect to bring up somebody else's past when you don't like your own. And it's not even your past, it's what you are. Like, I'm a recovering alcoholic. I'm proud of being sober. You can call me whatever you want. It does not bother me, because do you know what? I've called myself a million times worse.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean,
Well, you want to know how, Vicky, you want to know how Brenda knows that I've went through the windshield of a car and that I've had a certain amount of DUIs and shit? Because I told everybody about it on my show.
Exactly.
That's the difference, though.
Exactly.
When we do something, you're not proud of, you move on. You actually, you apologize. You move on with your life. You overcome those things.
Yeah.
Brenda doesn't overcome Brenda's identity crisis.
That's the stuff that they use. I mean, they keep using me as a killer and a heroin addict, and these are the things I told them anyway in my testimony, and that I freely talk about. You know,
like we.
So you telling people about it makes you less of a disgusting fuck? I don't think so. Your self-awareness and openness about your fucked up life doesn't make your life any less fucked up.
We don't live for Brenda and that and the trolls. You may bring up our past. We don't live in our past. You are the ones that are living in our past because you are the ones that are obsessed with it. And I actually think it's really sad. Maybe, Brenda, if you'd gone through an addiction.
Shut the fuck up, you ignorant fucking cunt.
And got sober or whatever, you could.
Yeah, I don't even want to fucking hear her.
No, we were a little.
Too. So I use that. And as far as all about my life and everything that went on and everything, get the fuck out of here.
There we go.
Here to gravity at all. Not.
Gas laws are separate from gravity laws. Why would they?
How can you have laws based on something that's never been proven to exist?
You're the dumbest motherfucker I've ever seen. You don't know what a law is, do you? You don't know what a scientific law is, do you? Of course you don't.
What would prove that gravity exists?
I guess gravity in the way that we describe.
Hey, Stanley, did I say hello to you earlier? I think I did, didn't I? I think I did.
How do you describe it? What is gravity?
Well, to me, from my perspective, since I'm not...
Why do you keep asking this question? It's been answered thousands of times, man. You can look up the answer. Why do you keep asking? Only a dumb motherfucker keeps having to ask the same fucking question over and over and over and over again. Only the most retarded people on the planet just don't get it like you. Holy Jesus fucking Christ. And they honestly think that they're smarter than everyone on the fucking planet.
Well, yeah, science or physics guy.
Intelligent people don't ask the same questions 1,000 fucking times.
I can just use a generic. I can just use a generic term. Gravity is a force.
Okay, so where does this force get its energy from?
From the mass of the thing.
I don't know.
Well, don't you think that would be kind of important?
From the mass of the object warping space-time, stupid. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God.
Well,
you found the source of perpetual energy.
It hurts. It's somewhere in here. It hurt. It's a sharp, like a stabby, just kind of right there. Fuck me.
Energy. And that would violate Newton's own law of conservation of energy.
No, it fucking wouldn't, you dumb fuck. Oh my Jesus. This guy's just dumb as fuck.
Wouldn't it?
You want to know where
he thinks gravity is like gas in a gas tank where it'll run out. Fuck me. Holy shit.
Where the energy comes from?
Yeah, where does the energy for gravity to have a force? All forces require energy. In order for an object to be moved, it has to have a force placed upon it. Energy is needed for that, so gravity must have a source of energy it's getting from somewhere. Where is that energy coming from, and why does it never run out?
Oh my God.
See, those would be violations of the laws of entropy and violations of the conservation of energy.
No, it wouldn't, Cupcake. Sorry, Pumpkin.
Well, I guess that would be going to more into Einstein's.
So then Cavendish is full of shit then, right?
No, you're full of shit. Provably full of shit. You're so full of shit, I can smell it from here, man. I could smell it through the screen.
It's not mass attracting mass.
But I'm just I can say gravity is a force because I'm not really.
Then where's this force coming from?
Well, that would be going more in depth into what gravity is and how.
Yeah,
Dude, you don't even know what the sun is. You don't know what the fucking moon is.
Important if you're going to say that something is and that there's laws regarding it, then we have.
He's trying to have this philosophical question, this philosophical debate. And he didn't know the simplest of shit. He doesn't know what the sun is. Doesn't know what gravity is.
So yes, if we're
of it, don't you think?
If we're going into a deeper explanation of what and how gravity works, then yes, we would be more. We would use Einstein for that.
Well, so you're telling me that in Cavendish's experiment, which you've invoked several times, that somehow there was a little bending of space-time in the device?
Yep. Yep.
Is that what was going on there? A little bit?
Oh, mass bend space-time. So
there was just a little bit of space-time bending inside this chamber?
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to put it in that idiotic of a fucking level of a way, yeah. Yeah.
How do you bend something that is only, what is space-time?
You've asked that before.
What is it?
It's a combination of the three-dimensional space we live in combined with time as a fourth dimension.
They're both concepts. You realize that. Concept of space is the emptiness between you and another object.
Your mom's box is a concept.
Time is a construct of the mind that doesn't really exist because of the fact that where is the past?
Well,
it's in your memory, right? Where's the future? The future is in your imagination. So there's only ever really perpetual now. So time concept.
Oh, wow, dude. That's really deep, man.
Wouldn't space-time be the where?
I remember when I had my first hit of pot.
Wouldn't space-time be the when and where of things?
Still, that's only a concept. You can't bend or warp that.
Space.
There's nothing.
Space
what is tangible about space-time that can be warped or bent?
Space is where things are, and time is when things happen. So if we put them together, we
space
can
is availability. That's all space.
That's a very good explanation right there. I like that. Space is where things happen. Time is when they happen.
Yeah.
Well, space is just like where things are, though, right?
Things are there. It's not space. Space is open. Availability. That's the basic.
Location is where things are.
Okay.
Oh my fucking lord. These guys just don't have a fucking clue.
A spacious apartment, right?
Okay, so space by itself describes where things are. Time by itself describes when things happen. So space-time would link them together, right? You get that.
You've got two non-tangible things, space and time, which are not tangible objects; they're concepts.
Yeah.
How do you even by putting them together? Have you now made them tangible?
Yes, time is tangible. We've made it tangible by quantifying it.
Somehow.
Yeah, you just made another.
Space is tangible. I can hold this much space in my hand right here. We've been to space, motherfuckers.
Concept.
How do you go to a concept? How do you fly through a concept, motherfuckers?
How can you bend or warp something that has no tangible physicality to it?
Where?
Wow.
We have space, well, as concepts, like from a human point of view, space and time are the ways we describe the world, right?
No.
Well, space lets us map where things are, and time lets us track
Space
when
is
things
just
happen.
empty space. And time is only a concept, a construct of the mind for us to conceive things happening. It doesn't really exist outside of our mind.
They're concepts we use to make sense of events.
Making sense of events is just nothing more than cause and reaction.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking moron. Should we go? Let's fucking. Looks like someone comes in. Oh. See what Roger has to say.
Yeah.
Must be pretty important because he goes on camera. So
You can't bend something that has no physicality.
Holy, Wesley says you can bend by moving faster or slowing down.
Oh, sure you can.
Yeah, that's amazing. You've been watching too much Star Trek, dude.
Well, since space isn't a perfect vacuum, we can say that space.
So it's bending
as a
the one
medium.
atom of hydrogen per cubic meter that's claimed to be in space?
Well, it's better if it's better to understand if you picture space as
Now
a
you're talking
giant
about bending a
bubble.
gas. It almost sounds like you're trying to describe displacement.
Yeah.
It's better understood if you can pictureize to bend
like a carpet.
Sounds
That sounds silly as shit. Dimensional, goes in every direction.
Of nothingness.
Let me show you a carpet right here. There's some carpet.
Oh.
On the floor is flat. So you've been to Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, right? Doesn't he have like this place called Imaginary Land where there's a good king fried and all these?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
no, that was called the land of make believe.
So we can imagine all this stuff, but we can't actually physically, tangibly touch this imagination you're talking about. Just saying. I mean,
And if that's the case, and you're talking about displacement, there has to be a medium. Now I know that these astrophysicists or whatever claim that there's 1 atom of hydrogen per cubic meter in space.
Well, that's the way physicists describe it.
No, those are not physicists. Those are imagination people.
Well, that's the analogy physicists.
Those are imagination people. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. I will go to where someone comes in.
The future.
Then past and future don't exist. The past is your recollection and the future is your imagination. You only have now. It's always now.
What? No, past
Yes, it is
what do you
always
mean past doesn't exist?
It's a concept.
Go on, you're always experiencing now. You don't experience what you just did a minute ago again. It's always now.
It's gone. You can't get it back.
The mere fact that they think that's a deep thought tells you everything you need to know about them.
They call it deja vu, right? I saw the black cat 3 seconds ago.
Well, actually, when you first experience something or drink like a can of
Why did he change his fucking logo?
Coke, your brain.
No, he didn't change his logo. Somebody else dropped. Roger dropped.
Stores the.
So who's this guy? Who's this guy?
Memory of that, you could say, as nuance. So when you experience that sensation again, your brain recollects from that memory.
Right.
And
So
goes,
memory,
this is
the past, but the soda you're drinking right now is not the soda that you recollect. The recollection is your memory.
It's the same. It's the same.
Oh my God, this is fucking stupid.
Well, so they're only now, and the only creature I know that can actually get past this is God, dude. If you want to know the truth.
And future events, you can like the lottery numbers or something, and like what's on, like something that happens now could be also like reported later in the news, I guess.
Yeah, it's not happening at that time. It's being reported from a memory perspective. The future, of course, is only in your imagination.
Shut the fuck
trip and
up.
fall down. Yeah, you could go to happens. That's they don't have. See,
that's the only way.
Tangible
is a point in space time, and then it says you haven't reached that point in space time.
Right, so it doesn't really exist.
Sense,
it doesn't really, yeah, there you go. Imagine.
In that sense, it exists in the what's it called?
The match. Then I had to physically together.
Pressure is low, like there's air molecules basically. That's what a vacuum is.
No, he's asking how do you have a vacuum without a container?
You can't have that.
Yeah, you can have a vacuum without a container. You most certainly can.
Well, some would say that the universe is a container.
Well, what's containing the universe?
Do you know what the word universe means? It means everything. The entire fucking ball of wax, man. Jesus fucking Christ. That's clippable.
How does it not have a container? You said it's a
So-
vacuum. A
So
vacuum
there's
requires
no,
a container.
so there's no walls to bounce off. So
Well, wait.
so
How do you have a vacuum without physical containment?
what do you
How
mean?
can you have a vacuum without physical containment?
Just the vacuum is just where the pressure is low, like there's air molecules basically. That's what a vacuum is.
Mhm.
No, he's
It
asking
doesn't.
how do you have a vacuum without a container?
Can't have that.
Well, some would say that the universe is a container.
Well, what's containing the universe?
Well, that's
Gravity, yeah.
that's got to be.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, that's another theory on top of a theory.
Yeah,
So that's
what
another line of
that's
bull crap on another line of bull crap. Yeah.
It's nothing demonstrable, nothing repeatable, nothing verifiable. So
Wow.
the discussion at hand. So
No, you were asking where the energy.
Why did I do that? I was.
Does it become kinetics?
No,
Not
you're
that
getting off.
The universe is a container.
demonstrable.
And so you let it, and then it
Yeah,
keeps
that's
going.
what you have.
Because
That's what I should have done.
that's
That's
not
what you have, though, Luca. Luca, that's what you have.
What?
It's a series of hypotheses and unproven bullshit
What do you mean?
stacked
We have
onto one another.
evidence.
Well, you first off with your gravity. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the integral duct tape that holds your big story together.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You can't prove it. You don't know what it is. You can't tell anybody where the energy actually comes from. You can't demonstrate gravity.
We can see the effects it has, though, right?
So you see an effect and then conclude, for some reason, that it's gravity. But we've already shown that in order for there to be a force, there has to be energy, and that energy is subject to entropy.
Hey, Luca, let
God damn, you're dumb. Holy shit, you're dumb.
me just ask him a couple questions because he made a good point. Sav, when you burn something, where does the energy come from? When you burn a mass,
It's the consumption of the mass itself.
where does the energy come from?
Well, we started it with fire.
Okay, so if you just held a match up in the air versus
How did the
burning
match get lit? How did the match get lit?
I'm asking you a question. If you
I'm answering it. I'm answering it. I'm showing you a transfer of energy.
you friction, sure.
Friction.
You can do
Okay, so I had to physically strike the match, then I had to physically put the match to the material that the fire can consume, right?
Okay.
Thank you, Roger,
So-
for your membership. Woohoo!
So the question is, where does the energy come from?
So if you had never known what a match was, how would you know what a match does? If someone handed you a match and you'd never seen it before in your life, how would you know what to do with that thing?
From when you burn a piece of wood versus burning a small match.
The energy comes from the wood itself.
Oh, so okay, so you agree then that mass has energy?
Not intrinsically, it has to be converted to energy.
But that's chemical energy, though.
And we converted it to energy, Wesley. And guess what?
No.
Hold on. And without a replenishment of energy, guess what happens? The fire goes out.
Guys.
Consumption is done.
What has the energy been converted into?
Fire.
Work done, fire. So you had to actually add the energy, the heat. You had to add the fire to cause the chemical reaction for the energy to take place. Otherwise, it wouldn't happen. You have to introduce the energy. That's what Sov's saying.
No,
so when
no,
you guys are claiming
no.
mass just attracts mass because it's intrinsically got its own energy, that's literally doesn't make. It's not. It's a false equivalence.
No, that's completely wrong.
Mass has
does
to be
have energy.
converted into energy. It doesn't just have energy. It only can
can't
have
create-
energy in the form of a potential energy.
And not
Okay,
all mass
so
can be
that's
converted either.
Yeah,
You
but
can't
it's not kinetic. And in order for a force to be present, kinetic energy.
So potential energy isn't energy.
Must be applied.
Okay, so now you're saying that energy can be created.
No, I'm not. I'm saying it can
Okay,
be
so where
transferred.
was the energy before you started burning that log? Where was the energy?
It was stored kinetically, or it was
Kinetically?
stored. No, it was stored. I'm sorry. It was stored in the object itself.
Okay, so the mass has energy.
Well, no, not on its own, because it had to derive energy to grow into wood in the first place. Where did that energy come from?
Okay, so you agree that the
So
wood
it came
has
from
energy.
the sun, right? And so
No, stop. You're gish galloping.
to a
Don't gish
process
gallop.
called photosynthesis.
Don't
from the
gish gallop,
sun,
stop.
Wood gives out light when it burns. Everybody knows this, that wood gives out light when it burns, because when you burn the cellulose of the wood, it allows the light, the physical light that's been stored in the wood to escape.
The plant grew, right, as it used energy, and it stored energy in itself as a living creature, as a living.
In its mass.
Okay, so it has energy. So mass has energy.
Well, wait,
You
no,
must
not
agree with me.
intrinsically. It had to transfer that.
So if you put gas in your tank, does your tank have gas in it? Do you need to use it in the car for it to have been gas in the tank? No.
Energy, didn't it?
You're just transferring that stored energy of that gasoline into kinetic energy with the car. It still has the energy in it. It just has to be converted.
Right. So all mass has energy. All mass has energy.
In
Your claim is debunked.
in a potential form.
Well, that's energy, dumb fuck. It's still energy.
So it has energy.
Only
Yes.
potential. It's
So
not
what?
kinetic.
We never said it was.
Yes, you did.
Squared.
Yes,
No.
you did. Because if it's mass times the squared of the speed of light, then you are converting something.
No, you're not.
You are, because kinetic energy is not potential energy. Potential energy becomes kinetic energy.
Okay, so it had
Okay,
energy.
so as it sits there as potential energy.
Yeah, yes, he does. He thinks he is one of the great thinkers.
You agree mass has energy.
If Rodin's thinker, I think it's Rodin, if the thinker was Sav, all he'd be doing is concentrating hard on taking a shit.
Does it become kinetic?
So you agree mass has energy.
How does the energy?
Hold on. There we go. It is Rodin's thinker, right? The thinker. I gotta get this straight before I yeah, Auguste Rodin. Rodin. So here. If Rodin's thinker, the statue, was a statue of a sovereign citizen, unchained mind, it would be of a man concentrating too hard on taking a shit. There we go. Back to the show.
Energy that is potential in the mass become kinetic.
You can drop it. You can burn it.
No, I'm talking about let's go to your little space thing with your planets and bullshit, right? Okay, so now you've got this mass and it's converting its potential energy somehow into a gravitational
So it has potential
force.
How could it convert potential energy into kinetic energy if there wasn't energy there in the fucking first place, you stupid motherfucker?
Energy.
Okay,
It has potential
so
energy.
how does it become kinetic?
So you agree that it had potential
How does
energy.
it become kinetic?
No, you're getting off topic.
No, Wesley, stop. What he wants to know is you have to apply a force to the mass to create the kinetic energy.
It had energy before. It had energy before.
Everything in a potential.
Oh, everything has energy. That's
How
correct.
do you
Good
get?
work.
Okay, Wesley.
There you go. See, no one can be right. Sovereign citizen has to be right no matter what he says. And when everyone's right, he's always the righter one. He's more right than anyone else.
Hard. How do you get that
I'm debunking your
potential
claim.
energy? How does that? Shut the fuck up for a minute. How does the potential energy become kinetic?
Wait, what? Shut the fuck up a minute. What?
And once it becomes kinetic, how come it never runs out?
How can it convert to kinetic energy if it wasn't there in the first place? And like I've said before, gravity doesn't run out because the mass of the planet doesn't decrease. It's still the same size. Therefore, it's still going to give out the same gravitational field.
What do you mean it never runs out? It always runs out. What are you talking
about? So gravity
about?
is not a constant then. It's constantly running out. We're running out of gravity.
No, we aren't running out of gravity. Oh my God, dude.
Gravity then.
Nope, we're talking about mass.
Not.
We never.
Then how does
hey,
it get
stop. Let me
replenished?
finish.
No. How does
are you gonna let me finish?
How does
you just get to finish? Are you gonna let me finish?
No, because you haven't let me finish.
Oh, okay. That's okay. At least
so this is my question, Wesley, and I'm going to base it off of this. A battery has potential energy in it.
It's like he ignores the fact that gravity is created by the mass of the planet. So he says, how come the energy never runs out? Well, if you ignore the fact that wings exist, and you look at a plane in the sky, you're going to say, well, why does the plane stay up there? Why didn't it just fall out of the sky? Well, because it has wings. Well, wings don't exist. I don't believe in wings. So how does it stay up there? Please explain why it stays up there. Because it has wings. Wings don't exist. I've proven that wings don't exist by saying that wings don't exist. What a dumb motherfucker.
Once the connection is made, that energy can go kinetic. Now, what happens to the battery over a period of time as that energy is used? That's right, it becomes dead. So,
because it stores energy. A battery doesn't have electrical energy in itself. It's a different kind of energy, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit.
what is converting the potential energy of mass into kinetic energy of mass to create a gravitational force, and why does it never diminish?
It's not converting anything to anything, dude. The gravitational field is always there because of the mass of the planet.
So what I got on here to talk about was that you
God
said mass
damn.
doesn't have energy.
Of course, these are the same people that think something falls down because you pick it up from down here up to here and it has to go back to where you picked it up from. Which, if that was the case, if I picked this up from the top of a mountain and brought it down to sea level and I let it go, it'd fly up.
So,
Yeah, it's completely
kinetic
false.
energy. Okay, no.
No,
it's
you
not
didn't say
false.
that. You were
Oh,
talking about E equals MC squared.
Yeah.
You said mass does not have energy. That is patently false. Completely
It does
wrong.
not have kinetic energy.
You never said that. Never said that.
Oh, well, usually somebody would.
Is it E equals MC, or is it KE equals MC squared? No, it's energy. Energy.
More than 2 brain cells would be able to deduce that.
It has to be moving.
That's what dumb people always say. Well, if you had more than 2 brain cells, you could deduce that. That's what dumb people say when they don't have a better argument. Now, I've said it before, but I've said it like about things like fire. You know, if you stick your hand in fire, anyone with 2 brain cells would realize that it burns you. I've said it in situations like that, where something's just fucking obvious as shit, and anyone with more than 2 brain cells would realize that. But you said this about this. You're pretty dumb, man.
Question and based on the discussion at hand. So
no, you were asking.
He puts down people with less than 3 brain cells because he's so proud of his 4. He's so arrogant because he has 4.
Where the energy comes from.
Answer my question, Wesley.
Some scum here called 23andMe. Here, I'll clip this one too. Here, hold. SSUM called 23andMe to ask him why he only has 22.
You were asking a different question.
No,
you were
I'm not.
saying
Righteous fucking burn.
No, I'm not. I'm asking the
you
exact
said
same
mass
question.
doesn't
I had
have
to dumb
energy.
it down for you. I had
Your
to dumb down
claim-
the question for you.
Your incredulity.
I had to dumb down the question. Yes, I am incredulous.
Hey, biggest August. Yes, he is incredulous. He just admitted it.
And the reason I am is because it's an incredibly retarded claim. Now,
What is?
explain-
What
no,
is?
no.
Gravity.
Gravity.
I'm not talking about gravity. We're talking about.
No, it's not a retarded claim. It's proven science, man. It's proven, measured. It's a law. It's a law. It's one of the fundamental natural laws that govern the universe, dipshit.
About E equals MC squared.
Okay, all right, good.
E
When
equals MC
does
squared.
the
Same
math-
I mean, you talk about the second law of thermodynamics. You know, that's a law. Well, so is gravity, dipshit. But you ignore that one, right?
Okay, how does the mass convert the potential energy into kinetic energy?
By any means of force.
Right, okay. So how is it turning that? What force is causing the potential energy to become kinetic?
So you, okay,
What
so I will
force
answer that question.
causing the potential energy to become kinetic? Don't
So
start off on your bullshit. Just go with what we're going with.
I already
here.
told you.
I hate it when that happens.
I already told you it requires a force, but that
What's
assumes
the force?
that energy.
What force of what?
I don't use a screen. I use a glass bowl. So if you don't keep it like packed down, the fire will develop a hole, and then all that like ash and crap gets sucked into that hole. Ugh. I think I might switch to screens.
Let me finish the question.
Source
Answer.
of
Let me
what?
finish the answer. Let me finish the answer. This presumes that the mass already has energy, which you
In a
said is not
potential
true.
form. In a
You might have
potential form.
misspoke. Well, you didn't say that. You said E equals mc squared is dumb because it's not doesn't
Okay,
have mass
it
doesn't
is
have
dumb
energy.
because how do you multiply mass times the speed of light squared? What the fuck is that? What?
You don't know how to do that?
Well,
You don't know how to
yeah,
do
I
that?
know what the numbers are. We could use those, but how do they
Okay,
correlate
that's how you
to
do
one
it.
another? How do
That's how
they
you do it.
correlate to one another?
Okay,
How
E
does mass
equals.
correlate to the speed of light squared?
I'm telling you, E equals m mass times the speed of light squared. That's how they
Right.
correlate. That is a
Okay,
correlation.
so what does the speed of light have to do with mass?
That is
Because the faster you approach the speed of light, the larger. It's been so long since I've had to fucking remember that shit. The faster you take a mass to the speed of light, the heavier that mass gets, or the larger that mass gets, and the harder it is to move that mass.
is the conversion from mass
Conversion
into
from
energy.
what?
Matt, I'm telling you, let me answer. Good God, man. Calm
It's
down.
circular.
Mass
You're
times the
both
speed
saying
of light
circular,
squared.
Wesley.
Calm down.
See, Wesley, he's trying to trigger you. He overtalks you, gish gallops, fucking shotguns you with questions, so that you'll get triggered, and that's what makes him happy. He used this on Brenda a while ago. He's admitted that that's his main tactic for debate, is pissing the other person off to the point where they get triggered. That's what he's doing with you right now, Wesley.
Calm down, dude. Let me answer the question.
And after he's successful with it, or to the point where he thinks he's been successful, he'll sit back and smile.
And before you
You're not answering it. You're just repeating the equation.
I think the thing is that Wage, you're not understanding. He's saying that he doesn't agree that energy and speed of light and mass are the same equivalents. You're trying to equivocate the two because you use EMC equals squared. You understand? Because
No, that's not what Wesley's doing. That's what's been proven through physics with general relativity. That's been proven, dude. Okay? He's not trying to do anything. He's just repeating the information that's freely available for you to read. Something that you probably should have learned in high school. Instead of learning how to do paint, how to operate MS Paint. Because your parents put you through those classes rather than real classes where you'll get knowledge and a well-rounded education. See, if it's the same way as it is in America, see, when an American family has a kid who's kind of slow, not quick to catch on, having trouble in regular school, they put them into an alternative class where they can do art, shit they're good at. Of course, you fucked up there too. But do things that, well, I realize my kid's not going to be a fucking rocket engineer, but he's good at painting, so we'll send him over here.
Yeah, because
that's what your parents did with you. You don't get an art degree in high school. You get an art degree in an alternative program for art school.
it takes mass and equivocates it to energy, and he's saying that's nonsense. So that's why.
Well, no, I'm telling you, yeah, no, I get that point, but it's just wrong, and we can demonstrate that it's wrong because when you burn a whole pile of wood versus a small pile of wood, you only can generate so much more energy. That's because that wood has potential energy in it.
And they end up running out, don't they?
What's your point? Yes, of course.
Yes, because it's gone. It's been burned up. When does the Earth get smaller, dumb fuck? It doesn't. So the gravitational field doesn't get smaller. It only gets weaker the further you get away from it. Fuck me. He's just not smart enough to... Not tall enough to ride the ride. Not there yet.
Point is this.
Fuck. They aren't smart enough to read the sign that says you're not tall enough to ride the ride.
How does the mass convert potential energy into kinetic energy, and why does it not run out?
What doesn't run out?
The energy.
It's talking about gravity, Wesley.
Because energy is conserved. You can't create it or destroy it.
That's right.
Okay. What's your point?
So if energy...
See, he's saying energy. He means gravity in this situation. But he's being deliberately vague. He's being obsequious.
...is used, how is it replenished?
So when you burn a pile of wood, the air gets warmer around it. It excites the air around it. That is the transfer of energy.
I know what the transfer of energy is. What's the...
He's being deliberately obtuse right now.
Mass of the wood to the temperature of the air. That's
okay,
really
wood,
not that hard.
Wait a second. The wood is the source of the energy, correct?
What do you mean the source of the energy?
When you burn it,
it's creating the heat.
So if you don't put any more wood on the fire, what's going to happen?
The fire will burn out.
That's
energy
right.
Is still
okay,
conserved.
so
energy
is anyone... No. Stay with this.
Energy is conserved.
I just want to, guys, really honest, thank you, Godzilla, for your $5 super chat. It says, from Luca to Brenda to Wesley, will someone please anoint Sov with the Todd Wrangler badge for accomplishments? Thank you, Godzilla, for your super chat. Really appreciate it, man. You rock.
So now, just like your wood fire, without replenishing the wood, okay, there was a consumption of mass in order to produce the energy. How is the mass not producing energy without being consumed? And why does it never run out?
Can you ask one question at a time so we keep it succinct?
Pretty, how can you have a never-ending battery is basically what I'm asking you.
Who said that whoever made that claim that you could?
Well, you have gravity as a constant, don't you?
No, dude. Do you know what a battery is? Battery is a storage device. Same thing as a gas tank. The Earth, gravity is not fuel. Gravity doesn't burn. You don't use up gravity. It's there because of the mass of the planet. If the mass of the planet didn't get smaller, then the gravity doesn't go away. This is how fucking stupid he is. He thinks gravity's like electricity, that it can run out. He's not smart enough to understand that.
Is gravity energy?
No.
Okay, why would you
Jesus
compare energy
fucking
to gravity
Christ.
then?
I don't believe. Wait a second, because you say that gravity causes a force.
Yes, is a force
So
energy?
where does gravity get its energy?
No, hey, hold on a second. Is gravity is a force? Is force
No,
energy?
gravity creates a force. That's
Gravity is a force. Yes, gravity is a force. Gravity is the downward Hey, Forklay. Gravity is the downward acceleration of things. Fuck me. They just don't get it. They don't understand the intricacies of it, of the conversation. Their definitions of things are limited. Their understanding of things are limited.
what do you all say?
No, gravity is the apparent force.
Okay, well, if gravity's the force, where is it getting its energy, and why does it never run out?
Why would you?
From the size of the fucking planet. That's where it gets its energy. From the amount of space-time that it warps. For the amount of warpage in the space-time in its general vicinity. That's where it gets its energy.
Why would you compare a force to energy?
Because a force requires energy. Can you move any object without applying a force to it?
Can you move? Well, objects that are in movement stay in motion.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
What?
They're only going to use...
Objects that stay in motion tend to stay in motion until acted upon by an outside force. That's the full description.
You've never heard of the law of momentum?
Yeah, we know the law of momentum. It's been superseded, dude. I promise you.
Superseded?
No, laws of momentum have been superseded.
Energy. Can you move any object without applying a force to it?
Can you move? Well, objects that are in movement stay in motion.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
What?
They're only going to use the energy...
You've never heard of the law of momentum?
Yeah, we know the law of momentum. It's been superseded, dude. I promise you.
It's superseded? Okay, yeah. The conservation of momentum has been superseded by
wait,
Roger.
Wait. You're not getting out of this, Wesley. You're not getting out of this.
No, you're wrong. It has nothing to do with the conservation of momentum.
Wesley,
That's
you're not going to get out of it by obfuscating over to that bull.
So he thinks because of Einstein, then the laws of momentum have been superseded. Now, see, Roger, you're thinking of the law of gravity, which you people, you dumb motherfuckers, say was superseded by Einstein. That Newton was superseded by gravity, or by Einstein. That's what you say. That's gravity. not conservation of momentum and inertia. You stupid motherfucker. You aren't even smart enough to make the right argument, the right wrong argument. You're not smart enough to make the right wrong argument.
Oh, wait, you said that the wood doesn't have any energy.
Jesus.
We've already shown that that's completely
Wesley,
false.
it has potential energy, and once it's consumed, you know what consumed means, don't you?
What's consumed?
So if I have unleaded gas, is it still gas? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's just not ethyl or high octane or whatever. It's not a different kind of gas. It's still gas, right? Still gasoline. Just what a dumb fuck. He tries to seem profound, and then when someone just destroys that notion, he still has to stick with his guns. Right? Right?
Consumed. The wood or the energy?
He's one of these guys that say, yeah, you don't have any epidermis in the game. Because he heard that epidermis means skin. And if you use a big word, it makes you sound smart.
The wood is consumed.
Wrong.
The wood is so consumed.
Okay, but somebody said energy, and they're completely wrong.
Okay, now, it don't matter what someone else said. I'm talking.
Roger said it.
Yeah, well, the energy transferred into another form.
Okay, it's
and
not
it turns into
consumed.
heat, light, and other things. Yeah,
It's
But
not consumed. We agree.
Yeah.
We agree.
Yeah, so that's basically
The wood
entropy.
gets consumed. Is that correct, Wesley? Is the
The
wood
wood gets consumed, the energy gets transferred into
Okay,
another
I don't
form.
care about the energy at this point. Will
Well, you
the
did
energy
before.
keep coming from the? Will the energy keep coming from the fire if I do not add more wood?
No, because there's no mass
Okay,
with
then
energy
we
left
know
in
that
it.
the entropy is a thing. It's going to run out. We've transferred the energy.
What does that have to do with entropy? You just said a word. What does that have to do with entropy?
Wesley, back on topic, honey.
No, you said entropy.
Entropy is see now you can't get him, you can't get Wesley mad, so he starts saying shit like honey. He starts like personally demeaning him. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, he's got nothing. He's like a fucking bully. That's all he is, just a fucking bully.
Entropy. What does that have
Yes,
to do
I
with
did.
entropy?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. If you
Okay,
don't
you don't
understand it,
know.
in other words, it doesn't ever run out.
See, entropy is just the tendency from order to be disordered. That's all it is, man. That's all entropy is. They think entropy is this magic word. They say our magic word is gravity. Well, their magic word is entropy.
Everything runs out.
It doesn't run out?
No.
What doesn't run out?
Well, the wood, apparently.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Oh, no,
I've
it
never
does.
had a
So
campfire
you
that
have to
quenches
continue.
itself.
You have to continue to feed potential energy to be converted to kinetic energy. Is that correct?
Yes. Have you ever seen a fire
So
that
you
doesn't
have to
burn
keep
out?
putting wood on the fire. Why? Because it consumes the energy and transfers it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when does the Earth get smaller? When has the Earth gotten smaller?
The energy in the
All
wood
right.
that you
So
didn't
now
use was
your
there.
mass with its potential energy, I want to know what causes it to become kinetic. To
Chemical
create a force.
interactions.
Okay.
Chemical interactions.
And chemical interactions, huh?
Yep. Do you know what fire is? Soft. Do you know what
Chemical
fire is?
interaction. Chemical interaction is what causes gravity.
No, chemical interaction is what causes fire. Fire is a oxidation of things. It's adding oxygen.
When did we start talking about gravity? We're talking about wood burning.
We've been talking about gravity from
Wow,
go,
you really
dude. That was all part of it.
You really are.
Well, Sal was talking about wood burning because he thinks that wood burning is the same as gravity. That's what he thinks. So it's all the same to him because he's stupid.
A thick ass motherfucker.
You were just talking about wood. Oh, now you have to run away
in
because you
comparison
lost.
to what? In comparison to what?
You said E equals MC squared doesn't make any sense because mass is not energy. That's what you said.
It's not kinetic energy.
Moving the goalpost. That's what that is.
You said
Is
mass
a force
not
is a
energy.
force? Hey, is a force kinetic or potential energy?
A force is not either of them.
It's not. It's not.
Yes,
Then how can it
right.
make an object move? How can a
What?
force not have energy?
You're moving on to a different topic.
No,
You
I'm
said-
not. We're still on
Yes,
the
you
same
did.
thing. See, that's your
said
problem,
force.
Wesley. Your brain is
See, just gish gals. They just go back. They go to everything and then they try and make it make sense.
so fucking
You have to talk over because you have to talk over because you don't understand.
Be right back.
You can't even make the
Yeah,
comparison.
spit it out. Spit it
You
out.
can't even make the
You got it.
comparison. See, and then you have to act like a little kid.
No, you talk
You're
over me
acting like a
personally.
little kid right now, Wesley. Now,
No, you
answer
said
the
force is
question
energy.
as to does a force require energy? Yes or no?
And he still isn't mad,
A
so he
force
starts with a personal
to
insult.
be acted on an object, yes, it requires energy
Okay, it
to do
requires
anything.
energy. Right.
But a force is not energy, like you just said. So
I didn't
that's
say it was. I said a force requires energy.
no, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Nope.
What force would not require energy? Let's go to your favorite one.
Electromagnetic.
Electromagnetics will run out, dude. I promise you.
Electromagnetic doesn't require
Yes,
energy.
it does. It requires energy. There's
Nope.
electromagnetic.
We have an electromagnetic
What the fuck?
field that doesn't
Where?
require energy
Where?
unless it moves something.
Where's this electromagnetic field?
Dude, show me.
You don't think we have an electromagnetic field around Earth? You guys
You
say
have
that
one
the
around, you have one around your
North
body
North
too.
Pole.
You have
What?
one around your body too. That's
Right.
beside-
It's a
we're
force.
Not even talking about that. We're not even talking.
Unless
So
it's
you want to
moving.
go down the. You always want to go down little left turns and shit.
Wait, you asked me
No,
what a force
Wesley,
doesn't require
back
energy.
to my question that you still have not answered.
No, you asked me what force
Oh, son's getting so mad.
doesn't require energy. All forces don't require energy unless they're moving.
Yes, they do. What do you think a magnet gets magnetized from?
When you put a
Energy,
magnet,
dude.
when you have a magnet out there,
What causes a magnet?
when you have a magnet out there, you think it's doing
a fucking magnet?
A permanent magnet can.
What causes a magnet?
The ions moving.
Right. Where's that come from?
I don't know.
Electricity.
Energy, dude.
Electricity.
No, it doesn't.
Energy.
It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No. No, an electromagnet, sure, but just in a permanent magnet, no. There's no electricity in a permanent magnet.
If you're
It
talking
does
about,
right now.
okay, so when you have a magnet that's just sitting out in the open, is it doing any work? Is it doing?
Nope.
Is it consuming any energy?
Nope.
Okay, so a force doesn't require energy.
It's not a force.
Electromagnetism
Magnetism isn't a force? Magnetism is not a force.
isn't an energy, isn't a force.
Well,
You're denying that.
electromagnetism is, yeah, it does require energy. We just illustrated.
Well, that's what he said. But it doesn't move anything. It could just sit there and still have the magnetic force.
That.
No, put a magnet out in the middle of a field. Is it doing any work?
Yes.
What is it doing?
It's putting out a magnetic field.
That's not work. That's not work, dumb fuck.
You think that's energy?
Yes.
No, you're wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm wrong.
Energy is the work done on an object.
Yeah.
So if there's no object around an electromagnetic field, there's no force. There's no
Hey,
energy.
look,
There's force.
I'm not really pulling anything. Am I fucking doing work?
Yes,
Am I
you
doing
are.
work right now,
Yes.
even though I'm not really pulling anything?
Yes.
Am I doing?
Yes, you're doing work. Yes, you are losing calories. You are burning calories right now. Fucking moron.
Yes, you are. Yep.
Yes, I am. Okay, so it's the magnet.
Put a magnet out in the middle of an open field.
Yeah,
Is it doing
and
anything?
it will diminish less. It will diminish in a less.
That had nothing to do with what he just asked you, dipshit. He asked you if it's doing fucking work.
It'll last longer than it would if you were.
Because it's not doing
See, he just changed the subject.
anything. Because it's not consuming energy.
Okay.
That's right. You got it, Saab.
Okay. All right. Great. So we've got this
Thank
thing.
you for understanding that. We can
So
move on.
Oh, great. So he loses, and you say, oh, great.
if it's not consuming any energy,
So?
how is mass creating a gravitational force?
Because the mass is there, dude. Nobody knows why it does it, because it warps space-time more. That's the answer.
Okay, so now we're switching topics. That's fine.
No,
So
we're not
ask your question
switching
again.
topics. You tried to switch topics. I'm still on the same topic. I want to
No,
know
I came in.
where
I
the
came in to
force
show you
gets
that.
its energy from.
I'm
I mean, it's like I'm doing some cleaning on my mouse, and I'm hitting the button by mistake. I'm trying not to. But all that's missing from this fucking Timo Nathan Thurm or Nathan Thrum is a fucking, well, he's got the cigarette. He just needs, and he's got the glasses. He just needs to be like leaning forward and sweating profusely. No, I didn't say it. You talked about it. You talked about energy. I didn't talk about energy.
Where does the force of gravity causes? Where does that energy come from, and why is it never
the mass.
run out?
The mass.
Yeah,
So
but
this magnet I got right here, the mass of it's causing the energy? No.
Yes.
Not really.
The mass of it's causing
The
the energy.
properties of this magnet
Oh my
actually
gosh.
cause it to be
Oh my
electric.
gosh.
The mass is causing the gravity, is creating the gravity. Jesus, man.
Roger, you were so lost, dude. No,
Dude,
the
look at
energy
this.
has
This is
mass.
what we call a lodestone right here. All right, this has been electrified, so it's a magnet. Okay.
No, lodestone doesn't get electrified. Isn't electrified, stupid. Oh my God. He thinks a lodestone is electrified.
We had to do that. It wasn't naturally a magnet. Okay.
No, a lodestone is naturally a magnet. Lodestones are natural. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you fucking kidding me? What is a lodestone? A lodestone is a naturally magnetized piece of the mineral magnetite, which is naturally magnetic iron ore. Jesus fuck, dude? I learned about that in 7th grade, man. I learned about lodestones in 7th fucking grade. Oh my Jesus.
There are permanent magnets, though. There are
And
permanent
they run
magnets.
out, Wesley. They run out. I've had my cabinets in here. I have to get replacement magnets for it. You know why? Because
Are they
have
permanent?
lost their
Are they
magnetism.
permanent? Are they permanent
A
magnets?
permanent magnet is actually there's no such thing
I
as a
just want to say,
permanent
yeah,
magnet.
there's no such thing as permanent, just to let you know. Does
There
run out
is.
of it.
There are permanent magnets. I don't know why
That's
you're
what they're
denying.
called, but they're not permanent.
Okay, if you take a permanent magnet and you heat it up enough to its Curie point, will it still have magnetism?
No, you've chemically.
You've Jesus Christ, man. There are no such thing as straight lines. How do you figure? Well, I could draw a curved line.
Altered it,
Thank
of
you. There
course.
we go.
But if you don't,
Yes, you've altered it. Permanence means you've left it alone. You don't heat it up.
manipulate it, it will have permanent. Like this
No,
is.
it won't, Wesley, because
Okay,
the magnets.
stop
It
this.
just
though.
takes longer. It just takes longer.
I've had
Says
fucking
the
magnets
guy that
fall
doesn't
off my
understand that mass
refrigerator.
doesn't have
I've
energy.
had magnets fall off my refrigerator. It all depends on. Google it right now.
Those aren't permanent magnets, dipshit. You talking about those gray ones? Talking about those gray ones, those gray discs? Yeah, those aren't permanent magnets, man. Those are magnetized. Those are fucking compressed carbon.
Now, do permanent magnets lose magnetism? Yes, it will tell you. Yes, they do.
Okay, then can we Google the shape of the Earth? Then can we
No,
Google the shape of
because
the
you
Earth?
haven't
and test
answered
it?
my question yet, Wesley.
Okay.
No, don't Google the shape of the Earth. Oh, for God's sake, don't do that. No, we don't want to know what Google has to say about that. Just about things that we're right about.
Okay, go ahead. Ask your question.
Okay, can you keep your mouth shut long enough to understand it?
Yeah, I'm teaching you.
Okay, good.
You learn that.
Close
You
your
learn
mouth.
that mass has energy.
Close.
Go ahead.
You don't need to listen with your mouth. Okay.
Mass has energy. So thank you. Go ahead. Next.
So if mass has potential energy.
You're gonna laugh about it again. Stop, dude.
Okay.
Stop acting like a kid.
If it has potential
You're
energy,
gonna laugh at it.
how does it become kinetic? What causes it to become
Told you.
kinetic?
Yes, permanent magnets can lose their magnetism over time or due to specific damaging conditions such as exposure to extreme heat, strong opposing magnetic fields, or physical shock and impacts. So yeah, they can. Although marketed as permanent, these magnets can gradually lose their magnetic force due to heat, mechanical shock, corrosion, or improper storage. So time is not, or over long periods, even under ideal conditions, magnets naturally lose some strength. So time really isn't the major factor of a magnet not being permanent. Let's see. How long do permanent magnets remain a magnet? Let's see. Trying to find the answer here. The answer depends on the magnet. A temporary magnet can lose its magnetization in less than 1 hour. Neodymium magnets lose less than 1% of their strength over 10 years. Permanent magnets, such as sintered NdFeB magnets, remain magnetized indefinitely.
Already told you.
So, there we go. Where is it? There we go, right here. They're just not smart. They get ideas in their head, and they think their ideas are automatically true because they thought them.
Do I need to say it again?
Yes.
Okay, for the fourth time, force.
The force requires energy, Wesley. What is causing that?
No, a force does not require energy.
No, a force doesn't require energy, man.
Yes, the force does require energy.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You're wrong.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, a force requires energy.
That's wrong.
Where is the energy coming from?
Okay, Google it. Let's Google it. Does a force require energy? No, a force does not inherently require energy to exist, but it requires energy to do work. Work is defined in physics as the transfer of energy over a distance, meaning a force must be applied and cause a displacement for work to occur. Oh, it's got displacement in there. There's your word there, Sav. So, for example, the gravitational force acting on a book or a shelf exists without the book moving, so no energy is consumed or expended by the force in this case. So you're just fucking wrong again.
And to go kinetic. And why does it never run out?
Are you speaking about specifically gravity?
Yes.
It's the mass.
Yeah, but still, energy cannot be created or destroyed.
See, you got the answer. There's no yeah, but still about it, motherfucker. He gave you the answer. Why do you want to try and move the goalpost or obfuscate? He gave you the answer, asshole.
Destroyed. Therefore, the potential energy.
This is why they can't learn, because they think they're smarter than everyone, so they doubt any answer given to them.
As it's being turned to kinetic energy to cause a gravitational force, is not being replenished by any more mass. So how does it have this never-ending supply of energy?
Oh my God.
It doesn't.
Oh my God.
According to you all, it does.
Gravity is just a
9.8
curvature of
meters would
space-time.
be a constant. You know what constant means?
Yeah, do you know what 9.8 meters per second squared is? Do you know what 9.8 meters per second squared is?
Average.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? Yes, it
It
is
is
an
an
average.
average.
Good. Yeah, you're right.
On average.
What is it? So what is that a measurement of?
That's supposedly the rate things drop in a gas environment.
In a vacuum chamber, dipshit. It's the rate that things drop not with an atmosphere. See, that's how it's most accurately measured. So no, it's not in a gas environment, stupid.
What is it a measurement of?
Okay, can I read you a quote right quick?
No, hold on a second, Roger. Don't come in and save him.
Measure the acceleration within a gas medium of solid objects.
A gas medium of solid objects. That doesn't make any sense. Go ahead, try again.
It's a measurement. Oh, let me rephrase it because you're too stupid to
Yeah, because a measurement of a gas in a solid object doesn't make any sense. Go ahead.
Not what I said.
Yep.
It's exactly what you said. Here, let's go back.
Yeah, you're right.
On average.
What is it? So what is that a measurement of?
That's supposedly the rate things drop in a gas environment.
What?
Rate things drop in a gas environment.
What is it a measurement of?
Okay, can I read you a quote right quick?
No, hold on a second, Roger. Don't come in and save him.
Measure the acceleration within a gas medium of solid objects.
A gas?
The measurement in a gas medium of a solid object.
Gas medium of solid objects. That doesn't make any sense. Go ahead, try again.
It's a measurement. Oh, let me rephrase it because you're too stupid to
Yeah, because a measurement of a gas in a solid object doesn't make any sense. Go ahead.
Not what I said.
In a gas medium of solid object. It's exactly what you fucking said.
You were one of them kids that had to take Ritalin, aren't you?
And you're one of the kids that dropped out of high school. I don't know what to tell you. Go ahead.
Because you can't.
Yeah, you dropped out of high school. Shut the fuck up.
You can't really comprehend anything. Okay.
That's the guy that said math doesn't have energy.
I'm going to say it one more time.
Go ahead.
Listen carefully. Okay.
Potential energy. Yep.
So 9.8.
So your parents were probably too poor to afford Ritalin.
8 meters per second squared is an agreed upon average of the rate of acceleration of heavier than air objects in a gas medium.
No, of all objects. Of all objects.
They're all objects?
Where does let me see, definition of gravity. Now let's see if it says anything about it in a gas medium. Gravity in mechanics is the universal force of attracting acting between all bodies of matter. It is by far the weakest known force in nature, thus plays no role in determining the internal properties of everyday matter. On the other hand, through its long reach and universal action, it controls the trajectories of bodies in. Here, I didn't want an explanation. I wanted a definition. Hold on. There you go. The force that attracts a body toward the center of the earth or any other physical body having mass. There's nothing about in a gas medium. God damn, he just added that to try and sound smart.
Yep.
All objects, not all
Yep.
objects go down. Where's my 9.8 meters squared when I change the medium to water?
No.
What the fuck are you talking about? We still have a force of gravity. The buoyant force changes that speed. You still fall. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, it's the measurement
No,
of objects falling
yes.
down in
Falling
the Earth's
down is the same as
Why do you
saying-
why do you keep talking over me? Why do you keep doing it? Because you're scared?
Because they're afraid of the answers. They don't want to hear the answers. They just want to preach.
You a quote from a physicist of 20
No,
years.
I'm talking to Sav. Stop jumping.
And one of the reasons why he talks over you, why he interrupts you, is to trigger you so he'll get his way, so he'll be happy. That's his tactic. That's his only tactic. He doesn't know what logic is. He doesn't know science. He doesn't know chemistry. He doesn't know anything. He just knows how to piss people off. How to be such a jackass that it pisses people off. And then he smiles. Because he's a bully.
Your whole thing right now, dude. There's no.
See, there you go.
Of all objects.
They're all objects?
Yep.
All objects? Not all
Yep.
objects go down. Where's
Yep.
my 9.8 meters squared when I change the medium to water?
No, it's the measurement
No,
of objects falling
yes.
down. In
Falling
the
down
Earth's
is the same as
Why do you
saying-
keep talking over me? Why do you keep doing it? Because you're
Can I
scared?
give you a quote from a physicist of 20
No,
years?
I'm talking to Sav. Stop
Okay,
jumping
I'm
in.
going to answer your whole thing right now, dude.
See? See, he got irritated about him talking over him, and that's what he wanted. He gets the smile.
There's no force that can exist without
That triggered him. I win. Yeah, you're a winner. Look at you winning.
energy, and it's actually in this physics paper I'm looking at right
Okay, dude, go ahead.
now. Okay, can a force
It's in a physics paper?
exist without energy? Actually,
Falling down is the same as
Why do
saying-
you keep talking over me? Why do you keep doing it? Because you're
Can I
scared?
give you a quote from a physicist of 20
No,
years?
I'm talking to Sav. Stop
Okay,
jumping
I'm
in.
going to answer your whole thing right now, dude. There's no
Okay,
force that
dude.
can exist without energy, and it's actually in this physics paper I'm looking at right now.
Okay, dude, go ahead.
Okay, can a force exist without energy? The energy meaning not the force that make effect on things. So you have to, in order to get the effect.
Roger,
no,
can you read? Can you read it, please?
No, I
Go ahead,
can read
read
it. Hold on.
Go ahead.
It says, can a force exist without energy? The energy I mean here is not the force; it's the effects on things.
Yes.
The energy is it's beyond that point, but you have to have the energy at the beginning to create the force.
Nope.
Yes, you do. There's no forces.
You wanna know why?
The end of the answer is, can energy have without a source? No, you have to have a source for the energy. That is the answer. Is no, you can't.
Have you
There has
ever
to be energy behind the force.
measured?
He's not reading off a fucking science paper, physics paper. Guaranteed he's not.
Measured a car battery after
Yes,
your
I
car
have
won't
measured car
start?
battery. What about amps? Voltage? What?
Can you
What
let me
are talking-
finish, Roger? Or are you gonna keep talking over me?
No, dude, I'm going to tell you right now. You're
over the car batteries now?
Because I'm showing you a force without energy. Have you ever measured?
Really?
The potential energy is in a battery, dude. That's
It's
beyond
electricity.
the-
It's
So Roger and Tom, let
Dude,
me.
you don't
let
know
me
what you're talking
explain
about.
it.
You're over here doing theoretical physics, and you don't have a clue. You're even your own
Physics?
physicist say you're
What's
wrong.
physics?
See, look at him. See, they all got to overtalk him, interrupt him. And he's happy. You just look at him. He's fucking. He's as happy as a pig in mud.
Physics. What's physics? Okay,
physicist.
so a
The
car
physicist.
battery that has voltage of 6 to 12 volts. Have you ever measured it and your car still won't start?
Yeah.
There'd be other reasons why your car won't
Thank you,
start.
Pablo,
Because
for
of-
being a member for 9 months. He says, off of Rip Charlie Kirk. Woohoo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
there's several reasons. Yeah.
because it doesn't have enough energy, but it still has 12, some voltage. It doesn't have enough energy
Yeah,
to
we
start
still
the car.
have a
So there's your
force
force.
And thank you for
Yeah.
Dylan 37 as well for
Where did the-
34 members. Second that. Rip Charlie James Kirk. 100% agree, guys.
Where did-
Condolences to his family.
Yeah.
What's
From
that?
birth, you have to have energy to create a force. This is
Nope.
what physicists are saying right now.
R.I.P. the kids that got killed in Colorado, or got shot in Colorado. R.I.P. to them.
Okay,
I
show
mean,
me that citation, Roger, and then I'll
The
believe you.
citation is from Mark John. I can't pronounce his last name.
Okay, just read where it says a force
I can say, I'll say R. Charlie Kirk.
a force requires energy.
Because I do not want him to rest in peace. But he is resting. I can give that to him.
It says it right here. There can
Read it.
Can there be a force without having energy? Question. The answer.
He is almost single-handedly responsible for the corruption of our college, for the minds of our college kids, indoctrinating them into the MAGA cult, destroying our country from the inside. That's what Charlie Kirk's done. Lied about the 2020 election. He would not Donald Trump would not be president if it wasn't for Charlie Kirk. Most definitely. So no, I do not want him to rest in peace. He could just rest.
Answer is probably no.
So it could.
It's so theoretical that there's no way that they can determine there can be a force without energy.
So
Energy
it could.
And if you want to get technical, Charlie Kirk quote about gun violence. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year so that we can have a Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. So he says that he thinks it's worth it. Charlie Kirk says, I think it's worth it for some people to die so we can protect, so we can have our rights. Well, you become one of your own statistics. So
it could.
Is he one of the allowable deaths that we're supposed to permit just so you won't have a small peepee?
It's a problem.
Probably no. Oh my God.
The only thing they can refer to is hydrogen atoms. That's the only thing in electrons.
Yeah, his last speech was that of violence. Fuck around and find out, motherfucker. Right?
Okay, so it doesn't require energy then.
No, but it needs energy for a force to exist.
It just said probably no. In most
No, what he stands for equals death.
cases, it does require energy, but in all cases,
Yeah. He's okay with kids dying as long as your Second Amendment is preserved. That's what he said.
So where's the transfer of energy?
40,000 kids killed every fucking year by guns, and he's okay with it. He said this. So no, he doesn't get to rest in peace.
In the gravitational field, and what's the mechanism that they use?
There is no transfer of energy in the gravitational field
there is no
because
force
it doesn't
of gravity.
require energy.
There's no force of gravity. Yes, there is, asshole. He's trying to explain it to you if you wouldn't fucking talk over him.
Does it require energy? How can you move something without
the field? Hey, listen. Your question is very important to listen to the words you're using. A gravitational field does not require energy. When you put an object in that field, then that's when it causes energy.
His words put Trump in the White House. His words put Trump in the White House. Trump being in the White House is changing this country from a democracy to a theocracy.
The wording is very
let's
important.
Talk about the earth then. You've got billions and billions of tons of water that are being magically
is taking the rights away from people. It's removed rights from people, from women, reproductive rights. They want to make it so that he wants to pass a resolution saying that trans people aren't allowed to own guns. All right, see you later, Lisa. See you later. MAGA wants to make it so that trans people can't own guns. And then it'll be black people. And then it'll be Hispanics. And then it'll be Chinese people, Asians. So that the only people allowed to own guns will be white people. And then it'll be no Democrats. You'll have to register your political affiliation to own a gun. That's the downward, that's the greasy slope. That's the slippery slope.
held to this ball because of gravity. That means that the gravity is performing work on everything that is here. It's performing work on the moon.
Yeah, Trump is responsible. This administration is responsible for stealing more money from people, for more money lost than any other president in our history because of his tariffs. Because those tariffs affected the stock market. The stock market fluctuated directly in response to his tariffs, his changing tariffs. When tariffs went down, the stock market went up. When the stock market went down, everybody in the fucking MAGA party invested in the stock market, including Marjorie Taylor Greene, Donald Trump, his kids, everybody. Anybody who deals with the stock market profited. And then he made the prices go up by increasing tariffs. They profited. They sold their stock. When the stock market goes down, people's 401ks vanish. Gone. Poof. It's like fucking South Park. Okay, we're going to divest this into mutual funds and then an annual reoccurring foreclosure. Oh, then it's gone. Now it's gone. What? What do you mean? Yep, your $10 is gone. It's gone. You don't have any money? Leave. That's what happens, man. He's a business. He's supposedly a business graduate from one of the finest business schools in the nation, Penn Wharton. It's an Ivy League school. But he doesn't know how tariffs work. Yeah, pulled USAID. People died. Kids died as a direct result of that. We had food rotting in warehouses. He's a fucking monster. And I can't say anything further than that, or I'm going to get black suits knocking on my fucking door.
Performing work with the sun, apparently, so that we can maintain this orbit. So we've got all this work being done all at one time.
His first week in office, he killed a fucking Navy SEAL by sending him on a fucking mission, a bullshit mission.
Okay.
This is where
he stole from veterans. He stole $5 million from his veteran fund, from his veteran charity. He stole millions from his cancer kids charity. He said of a 10-year-old girl that was going up an escalator, turned to a friend of his and said, in 10 years, I'll be dating her. Who hypersexualizes a 10-year-old like that? If she's 17 and say, in a year I'll date her. That's fine. That's cool. But a 10-fucking-year-old kid? The fucking Republican Party's been riddled with it. Fucking G. Gordon Liddy bought a child bride. His current wife, or I don't even know if he's still married to her, but his wife, he purchased from Asia. I don't know what country. But they have a program where you pick out a bride, you pay them money, you buy a human, and they train her. They put her through deportment classes or comportment classes. And when she's old enough to meet the legal age of whatever country you're in, they fly her to you.
Of energy, because in order to keep water in a place against another force like centrifugal force, an equal and greater force must be met.
Okay. This is where apparent force becomes really important, and then you get to the bending of space-time. But I want to ask you, because you asked me, where does your relative density and displacement? Hey, where does your relative density and displacement get its energy from?
In which instance? If I pick something
all
up,
instances.
Okay, so if I pick up an object like this and I drop it, I gave this the energy by lifting it to this position, to a greater state of disequilibrium with the medium. And then,
so why does it go down? There's less resistance above it. Why does it go down?
And when I released it, it took its natural tendency to head toward relative density of the medium, which is down.
Okay.
So then if I take something from a mountain, take it down to here, it's going to fly back up to the top of the mountain. That's exactly what you've just described.
How about helium balloons? What causes the energy to lift that balloon?
The medium displaces the object in that sense. Where's
the energy? Where does the energy come from? Where does the energy come from? That's my only question.
Gave it the
gravity.
Energy by holding it in a state of disequilibrium.
What? Say what? You're holding it. It's in equilibrium. If I've got a fucking helium balloon, right? Let's say I've got a magical square helium balloon. It's in equilibrium, man. It's in equilibrium. If I let it go, it goes up. Why not down? It's already sought equilibrium. The balloon is displacing the air around it. How does the air around it, how does the medium outside of it know what's inside of it? Know that it's supposed to go up?
No. The helium balloon starts below. You just add helium and it automatically goes up. Where does that energy come from?
The energy comes from the disequilibrium of the helium gas within the gas environment.
Okay, where does that energy come from?
No, but it's not within this gas environment. It's within an environment of rubber. See, the rubber's heavier than air. Doesn't matter how much you blow it up.
Because it'll do that for years and years and years without stopping. It will always go up. Where does that energy come from?
Well, it won't always go up. But
It loses energy, dude.
No.
What, a helium balloon won't always go up?
No. You put a million balloons. You keep like doing one after another. Where does the energy of the medium come from to lift that balloon every single time? For
it
years
came
and
from the energy that was expended by you putting the helium in a state of disequilibrium to begin with.
Oh my God.
You let someone set them free, dude.
How did it get there? Did it get there on its own? Hold on, wait a second, Wesley.
So if I take a balloon that's attached to a stick and I put helium into it, right? And then I let it go, it was already in the state of of equilibrium. It wasn't disequilibrialized. It was already in a state of equilibrium. It's already stable. Why putting helium in it makes it go up? You haven't changed anything.
Did the helium get there on its own? What would have happened if it were not inside of a cylinder?
Okay.
My God, this is how a 5-year-old would argue. This is how a 5-year-old would argue with someone with a college degree.
How about carbon dioxide that's created by the plants that you say cause the winds or the equilibrium of the winds? The carbon dioxide created by the plants. Where does that energy come from?
From the plant itself.
So the energy. Okay, where did the plant get the energy from?
From the sun.
Okay, and then how do the waters stay on the earth other than being held magically down? What is the force
Why
that keeps them down?
Why would they be in danger of going anywhere?
Well, what keeps them down? What keeps them held down?
What do you mean? What keeps them down?
Because of centrifugal force.
Down, it's a heavier. It's heavier than gas. It's a heavier than gas fluid.
It's magic.
No, it's not magic.
Why down and not up?
Because
why down and not up?
The relative density of the medium wants it it goes down.
It just wants it to go down.
It holds it down.
Just wants it to. Just wants it. You know, it's sentient. Water's sentient. It knows to stay down there. It knows its place.
Exactly. So why? Where does
I'm telling you right now.
Where does the energy come from?
Water's like a 1950s black guy. It knows its place. No, water's not like that at all, man.
It's heavier than air.
What?
The energy for what?
To keep it down.
Keep it down. It doesn't need to be kept down.
It found its equilibrium.
It's going to go down. It's going to be down. Why
doesn't it go up?
It does go up, though.
It does.
Because gravity, if gravity was real and held the water, we wouldn't.
No, we're not talking about gravity. We're talking about RGD. Why does it get held down?
It's not held down.
Why is it down?
Why do you think it's held?
Why is it down?
Why? Because it's heavier than the air. It's heavier than the medium above it.
Why does it matter only down?
Because the lower you go, the denser the medium becomes.
I understand that. Why is it that way? Why is it that way?
How it was created.
Oh, so magic.
No, God.
Well, yeah, but I could
not magic, dude. We don't believe in magic, dude. Gravity's magic.
It could be magic. You have as much proof of magic as that.
So you got a proof of God. Just what you're going to tell us now?
What?
Go ahead, say there's no proof of God. Go ahead, say it.
I didn't say that.
Yes, there is no proof of God. If there was proof, someone would show it. Okay? If there was proof of God, then we'd see that proof.
That's about where you're going, dude.
No,
you're right down
you're
that
just
line,
making
dude.
a claim.
No, God has nothing to do with science, dude.
We're saying God created density and equilibrium, okay?
Oh, so it falls down because of God. That's called God of the gaps. Jesus fucking Christ. When all else fails, just say God did it, right?
And I'm saying God created gravity.
You did.
Good job.
Tell us where God did it in the Bible.
You can't prove gravity.
Show
You
show
can't
relative. Hey,
demonstrate
hey
gravity.
Roger.
You certainly
Roger.
can't.
Well, you say God created everything. Look, God created that. So fuck off, man. Jesus Christ.
Demonstrate E equals MC squared.
Now, see, your God can only make mud pies underneath a fishbowl. That's all your God is useful for. That's all your God can do. But the God I worshipped when I was a Christian creates an infinite universe, a huge fucking planet, thousands and thousands and thousands of planets, stars that are light years away. That's what my God can do. See, my God's bigger than your God.
Roger, show me in the Bible where relative density shows up.
So let me ask you.
Yeah, where does relative density show up, man? Show us that.
The question right quick.
So you can't answer that. So Roger, you can't answer it.
Dude, it's obvious. If you go out and put a boat on the water, you can get it.
Where does it say that in the Bible?
It's obvious.
Where does it say in the Bible?
We can actually go out and test these things.
Yep, gravity.
Yeah, we can go up in space and test and see what size the Earth is, see what shape the Earth is. But you don't like those tests, do you?
Good job.
You can test gravity. Hold on, you can test gravity. You don't even know what the fuck causes it. You can't tell me where the energy for it comes from.
Yes, we do.
No,
tell me what causes gravity. And where God made a sphere in the Bible that has a center of gravity.
Okay.
Come on, show me that in the Bible.
Okay,
Come
so
on, break it down for me.
do you call relative density a discrete equilibrium? Is that a force?
No, we were saying that's
the displacement is a force.
What?
The displacement is a force.
Displacement is a force. Is displacement a force? No. Displacement is not a force. Rather, it's the change in an object's position measured as a vector quantity having both magnitude and direction. A force is an interaction that changes an object's motion. And while a force can cause displacement, displacement itself is a consequent of movement, not the cause.
Okay, so where does the displacement come from? The energy come
The
from?
fact that two physical objects cannot occupy the same place at the same time, and everything wants to achieve equilibrium. So
Where's the
you'll
energy?
have
Was Jaron on? I figured that's why people started leaving. But yeah, go over to his channel. I think I'm done here. I think we're fucking done here. These people are just useless. They're fucking useless. They serve no purpose on this planet other than to fucking just use up air that could be better spent on smart people. They don't know anything. They don't respect anything. They have no fucking ethics. They're morally bankrupt. They don't have a code. They tell constant lies, demonstrable lies. They don't understand what science is, but yet they think they're smarter than everyone about it. And this fucker, just this racist piece of fucking shit, that this other racist piece of shit. See, the reason I call you a racist piece of shit, Flatzoid, is because if you haven't kicked this guy off, that means you agree with him. That means that you think it's permittable to be like that in public on your channel, to spew that kind of venal hate on your channel, that bigoted, racist, anti-Semitic bullshit on your channel. You're okay with it. That makes you what he is. A person that's not him, not like him, would not allow that on their channel, Flatzoid. So just the mere fact that he's still there means that you're exactly like him. Yep, gotta light a flurf. Exactly. I hate fucking saying that because it makes me mad because I didn't come up with it. I didn't come up with it. So it fucking makes me angry every time I think of it. I'm not trying to slam MC Toon, don't get me wrong. It's a great quote. It's a fucking great quote. Fuck him. God damn him. Fucking beat me to thinking of shit. Anyway, gotta go. Love you, Toon. Talk to you guys later. Go over and go to Jaron's, and talk to you later.